friends, hold up, my microphone's all over here. I forgot my microphone. What a great start. Hello, my friends. Welcome. Listen, I was totally ready for this stream. I was 100% ready, and then I realized I didn't even have my microphone. Hello everyone, can you hear me? Are we doing good, my boys? Welcome to a very special Crusader Kings 3 stream. That's right, I do have Crusader Kings 3 loaded up, and we're going to do a wonderful start of could you say start of a mega campaign? I guess that depends. What on earth is wrong with my stream? Hold your horses here. Something's going awfully wrong here. Am I super squished for everyone else? Hello everyone! Wow, thank you for the support. I haven't streamed in a while, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. But before I go completely insane, how are you guys doing? Let me do this, hold up. Okay. We're gonna obviously fucking crank the bitrate, because we're looking mighty crispy here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Everyone's doing good? That's wonderful. Hello from Australia. I'm staying up, it's 4 AM. God damn, Ethelem! You need to go sleep! But first, we need to play some Crusader Kings. Let me see if this fixes it. It might have fixed it. Let's see if it will allow us to go into Crusader Kings. Is all good? Oh, something's obviously not playing nice with my camera. Looks like a young Santa in a good way. What the hell kind of comment is that? 7 AM in Sydney right now. Holy moly. Well, my friends, we're going to have a wonderful, absolutely... There you go. Ah, that should have fixed it. I think I was cranking way too many frames there. Will you make an edited video of this stream? Absolutely, I will. Absolutely. But there is where the first question of today's stream, because this stream is all about you guys. Well, not exactly. It's all about me, but it's about us. My court, my advisors. 400 of you. We are going to make a poll right now. The first poll of the stream. And this one is going to be for both members and normal viewers. By the way, welcome everyone. Welcome. The bytes are no longer being sent by a pigeon. Thank you. Question is... Here is the question. Do we continue our existing playthrough? Or do we start a new one that's purely for the streams? No? So either we continue the old one. They're both going to be continued either way. One is going to be a glorious on the video and one on the streams. Or we continue the one from the video and just keep on going. Don't vote. Don't vote. Council. Vote, please. The poll is now up. I will see whatever you vote. Continue or new. Start a new one as Malta. What the? Why would I live there? Why would I ever live in Malta? Alright, let's look at the poll here. I also won't be the roaring, screaming Koifish today because I got 2 kids sleeping because it's late. It's very late out here. I'm getting... It's very even. It's very even with 300 votes, with the 500 viewers on the stream. Oh, I need my council to be heard. I need democracy to come through here, my friends. Vote. It's so even. It's gonna start a civil war in the stream right away. Koifish, are you going to say this on the channel? Yes. Either way, this will be a VOD on the channel, and it's gonna be turned into a video either way, but... Either a video that's gonna be like, wow, all the streams combined into one, or a video that's more like... Ah, yes, it keeps going. New one, but this time actually made a legit good character. No. Koifish makes a good character. It's so even. I'm gonna let this run for 400 votes. So if you want your vote to be heard, you vote now. The council has been summoned. The electro count are here. By the way, talking about the electro count. Yes, sir, with the $5 Australian. Is that Australian dollars? Do you have dollars in Australia? Thank you for the love on all of my videos. Please do Hasty video soon. I will. I got a great idea for a return to Hasty. A return to tradition. 370 votes. 30 more votes to go before the polling closes. Please vote. So far, continue is on 54%, but if you want us to make a new one, you need to vote now. New one in Africa. Come on, friends. We got this. 10 more votes. 5 more votes. 3 more votes. It's like Eurovision, but less homosexual, which I don't mind. I mean, it might be more homosexual. And the vote is over. We went overboard, my friend. It seems that we are continuing the Fabricius save, which honestly, I don't mind. Were you able to buy more votes? No, we're not that kind of democracy, you know. Not like that. Listen, you know when the glasses are on, it's getting serious, okay? My friends, we are continuing. And that means that... this... No, wait, that's... Here we go, that's me. This wonderful creature that you see right here. Wow, look at him. Whew. What, are we listening to Gregorian chants? Hold up. Friends. That's me again. This is... Here we go. Oh. Yes, I'm becoming a member. Let's go. Wow, this is way too loud and way too cheerful. I gotta fuck with this. Such a perfectly square face. Wow, his brain is flat. Yeah, I mean this guy is one of God's best creatures. Honestly, did God forget about this creature? No, he remembered him from face. Let's go, my friends. Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm honestly so hyped we get to continue this save. So I guess we simply click continue. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, so if you don't remember what happened last time, which you probably do, we went from absolutely nothing all the way up to a glorious king of Italy. Oh my god, first of all, we have Gerald Drothier becoming a warrior, a member, thank you. Turn the music up, hell no, her no. I'm Koifishing it with 35 Zar. What kind of currency is that? Either way, I like it. Hello, Northman! Wow, I'm so happy to have you all here. I'm gonna try to see if I can record and stream at the same time, or if my computer decides to unalive itself. Oh no, my computer decided to unalive itself. I'm gonna have to pull the VOD. That's fine. I'll stop the recording, boys. It's completely fine. Maybe turn it down a bit. Yeah, I will. Honestly, let's play with the in-game music. I don't usually do that, but, I mean, we have music in the game. Why shouldn't we? I usually have it off, because I'm recording. Let's put it at, like, 40 like that. Also, I gotta see if nudity is on. Oh my god, nudity was on! Holy moly, boys, I'm so sorry. You were almost about to see some pixelated Crusader Kings 3 titties. Never had someone pronounce my name correctly. I hope I did it correctly. Are we going to war, Koifish? Ready to take the world for a tiny king? Listen. Since this is all about my council, this is a fresh, I wouldn't say young king, because he's 49 years old. But, Koifish after dark. Ooh. But he needs the help from you guys. He is such an inexperienced king in this. So, I'm going to have to see some suggestions from my Great Council. What will be the aim here? Obviously, we have the matter of the de jure lands of Lotharingia. from our former liege, or the lands of our former liege, but now King Ogier, the man who we ripped this kingdom from in a glorious war sanctioned by the Pope. Unify Italia, have more kids, that's true. 13 members of the Fabricius dynasty, right? Reform Rome, that's getting a bit ahead of herself there, boys. Reforming Rome is a worthy goal, but it might be too much. Is someone having problem with the stream? You just gotta check before you really get into it, perhaps. I'm so sorry, but everyone having a good time with the stream? Like, there's no big lags? I genuinely don't know why it's lagging like this, because it shouldn't be. I mean, it's probably my settings that are completely... Did you open something? Yeah, I opened the entire files, man. I have them saved on my computer. I'm so sorry. I was kind of looking if Hasty was in them or something. Listen. Let me take a look here. Let me see what I can do to salvage it. Aye, boys, I have an idea that might fix it. Is it fixed? This might have fixed it. Hold up, I got an idea. I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to do... It's so cold, I'm freezing. It's back? Is it my goddamn... Crusader Kings 4K settings? It could be. Somehow take the papacy, you crazy? I mean, the camera should be off now, right? Is it fixed? Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Kinda fixed. Oh, I hope. Okay, good. So I think it's a matter of... Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my camera. Oh no. Tell you what, let me do one fix here, and if this don't fix it, we're gonna have to... I mean, I'm threatening. I can't do much, you know. We still have to roll with it. Is better? We better now? Oh hell yeah! Thank you for bearing with me. You know, I'm a bit of a dum-dum. I'm not too far off from this character. Is this fixed now? Can I be on camera, please? Please, streaming software, can I be on camera? Okay. Honestly, go without face camera. Your face can't be fixed. Oh. Listen, how about this? We do without face camera, and whenever there is a council, I'll pop up again as an annoying counselor, and you can sort of vibe with me from that. So we go without, you know, and then, yeah. YouTube can't handle your face, unlike Fabricius. We'll go without face camera, and then we'll turn it on whenever there's a big decision, and the stream can then lag to holy hell, and we vibe with it. My friends, okay? I've gotten some really good suggestions here. Some really good suggestions. I've also lost my glasses. Did anyone see where I put my glasses? I'm not kidding. Where are they? No! Old man Koifish is gonna have his square eyes. Holy moly, I think I'm actually retarded. I think I might actually be there. I'm like the French train. Listen, that's a problem. That's a problem I have to save. That's a problem I have to solve later. Alright, so we are here. Once again, let's get back into it. Prime Minister Koifish makes an appearance with the council speak. Yes. Consolidate the realm. I think that is the way to do. The way to go forward is to consolidate the realm and steal as much land from the excommunicated bastard. But we have a current peace treaty with him, so we're gonna have to wait for a glorious, how many years until we can attack this bastard? You should see truces here. Why can't I see the truce? We just do it like this. We can't attack him until 3 years. I see. You guys want the face cam? I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to turn that on. We're gonna have to turn it on. Listen, the people want to see my ugly face. I'm gonna allow them. Hello, I'm back. Now, where the hell did I put my glasses? It's like watching your senile grandpa stream. I'm genuinely baffled. Am I wearing them on my head? I am. I was wearing them. 5 euros. Would it be possible to take the whole Roman Empire, my lord? No! It's important. I want to ally with them. I want to become a vassal. Get your Festus Life of Pizza on me. Also take over Sicily. Lovely. Dude, someone called it that I had my... Okay, my friends. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be fixed. I was like, maybe we dumped the bitrate, but obviously that wasn't the right call. Here we go, boys. Let's start the stream. Friends, I think the right way to go... The right way to go is to consolidate the realm. We have Corsica, who is awfully, pitifully weak. So, honestly, if we can take land for one of our vassals to take all of this Corsican land... there's Lune. This would also cement this vassal as someone that appreciates us better, right? Do the Crusader Kings dance IRL? No! But we can't because our fame is too low. So, I think we kick this off with a feast. First though, we need to bring in some money here. I remember. We need to repent. And to repent, we need to go on 4 pilgrimages. So that's what we need to do. Repent and gain the favor of the Pope. That's my first goal. The council does not get to speak on my holiness. For when there is wickedness in the soul. Let me see here. Does this man have wickedness in his soul? He is compassionate. But also, he is just and lustful. Is the stream squished? My previews all kinds of messed up. No, it's all good. It's just me being very, very silly. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep. 2 guitars, can you play? Yes, but not now. I'm gonna wake the kids up. Alright, sorry. I'm being all over the place. One could almost say I'm a bit of a idiot. I thought it was gonna be stupid. So, we need to repent. And the best way to repent is to go on a bunch of pilgrimages. First one should go to the Vatican. It just makes sense. But they want to charge us 113 for this. That's expensive. That's very expensive. So, if we go with less pomp, we can actually afford it. And that we will. Also, pro tip, if you're going on a pilgrimage in the game, you want to go to Rome as well, because you only go to the Vatican, might as well pop over a little bit more, and you end up in Rome. And while we're spending this much gold, we might as well go up to Ravenna as well. Offset your risk by getting a caravan master, and you should be fine. 91% chance of danger. I like those odds. Let's go. We are heading out, boys! The Tears of St. Nicholas. It seems that on this fine day, it is raining. It is not just raining, it is pouring down. And we are about to get sick. But what's a little rain for a faithful Catholic, one might ask? And we didn't get sick, let's go! Free piety? Seduce the Pope for quick redemption. I think that's gonna get me further into sin. It's expensive to repent for being ugly. You can't repent from that, Seba. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. I'm going to Canada very soon. You said that the king needs our help. He does. Sorry, I have to interrupt the stream to bring some important news. Admiral Mackerel says, both times it says this in Swedish, by the way. Both times I watch your streams have been just before I get food poisoning. Let's hope this is 3rd time's the charm. Everyone, manifest his food poisoning right now. Just manifest it. Like, bring your prayers, your anti-prayers, to get Admiral Mackerel food poisoning straight into his stomach. Very good. Oh no, there's a danger of a soggy bottom. As someone that has to change a lot of diapers, this is a real problem. One of us is missing. It seems to be Galerius, my doctor. This is really bad. This guy is Roman and very skilled at his craft. So, we're going to send our caravan master to look for him. But Galerius died. That's really not good. That's really not optimal. Listen, I'm seeing some lag. I'm so sorry. I'm seeing some lag. I'm gonna have to turn off the camera. I'm so sorry, boys. But we'll go without it for a little bit. And whenever there's a council, we'll have to bring it back up. The doctor is dead. I'm so sorry to say this. But we come into a calm clearing. In the quietness of Viterbo, roadside of the beautiful path to holiness. We see it. A beautiful small ridge, a clearing of the side of the path. We sit down for 10 days. And would you imagine going on a journey and then sitting down for 10 days? Rest in peace, doctor. How much to replace him? Well, we could get Mustela Fabricius, our beautiful sister, who has gotten the great and glorious traits from her father. She's a drunkard. She's hideous, club-footed, and hunchback. Let me take a look at this woman. Oh. Thank you, not applicable 40. Oh, I can't even speak. $10! Time to break out the ale and meatballs. Please, break your balls and bring out the ale. I mean the meatballs, yeah. Wonderful. Listen, get some beer. Get whatever you want to drink. Oh, sorry, wait, we need a good beverage for this. I have a beautiful glass of alcohol-free Chardonnay because I'm trying to lose weight. And often gains weight to drinking alcohol. But I think this requires something a bit more fancy. If you will, join me as I crack open the special reserve, because Koifish has a fancy office. And I speak with a British accent, yes. And because of that, nothing but the finest. It's like one of those ASMR channels, but except I don't want you to jerk off to my content. What the hell? Wow. A toast to you, my good sir. This is far too expensive. I'm gonna have to put it back in there. Nothing but the finest for me. But talking about the finest, a holy macaroni. Let it load, let it load, let it load. Why is the game capture taking so long to load? It never does this. Hello? Am I just gonna sit here in the black void? There we go. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at the old PC and see how many Trojan viruses I have from browsing weird websites, you know? Monster sponsor this man. Sorry boys, on last week's stream I drank 2 white monsters and accidentally created a third one. I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna have to get better. Listen, we go on the pilgrimage. We're back in it. It is late there, he needs caffeine. I'm a tired dad. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. Some follow via Frangenica, others take the less known paths. In the end, we all converge here. Because you know what it says, stream? Every road leads to Rome. Especially the European roads, like E45? Yeah, that leads to Rome. We have walked the holy path. We also gained a few skills. I want to go for... Well, we got August, which is important if we are to be a Roman ruler. Befriend would be good to ensure that our vassals stay loyal to us. Because our vassals really don't like us. And we're more or less only in power because this man, Gacelin de Reggio Emilia, does not have enough power to support him. You're right! Lotharingia did explode! I did not see that! Thank you, my council! That is important. As soon as the pilgrimage is over, we're gonna get in there, we're gonna steal up as much land as possible, and then we join up Kaiser Siegfried the Worthy as a vassal, because we should be able to swear fealty with low feudal obligations. Okay. You see where I'm going with this? My council, you see where I'm going with this? I got a good idea. I got a great idea here. So the more land we can gobble up now, it's free real estate. But first, before we save a realm, let's save our soul. Take Nis, make Garibaldi proud. Liberum veto. My Latin is very, very limited. Child of my blood! It's Cesare Fabricius, my son, who married the giantess. And is this boy a giant? No. But just like I said in the last episode, you know when an animal has its eyes looking front, it's a predator, and it has them looking to the side, it's a prey animal. Listen, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but this boy is borderline a cyclops. He's looking straight ahead. Blessed be the child. Blessed be the child, and the name we gave him... where is my son, Cesare? Is Pompeos after me. Pompeius Rex. Destroy the barbarian pretenders from the inside. I don't think they're pretenders. They're Franconians, sure. But they're part of the Roman Empire, right? But that are true Romans should of course rule. Now what we want to do is take a look at our kids. Princeps Martinus! It's... wait, sociopath killer child? Was he? No, he's just a normal balanced child, you know, just because his eyes are looking straight ahead. We'll educate him, we'll make sure he gets good. With that said, we need to get our allies back in order. So we'll start swaying this man, our priest, and most powerful vassal, Gorizia. And we're also seemingly learning the language of the Italians. A bit. Take Rome. No, we finish our beautiful pilgrimage, and then we gobble up the city-states around us. And then we join the Holy Roman Empire. But in Rome, you know, there's a lot of people, a lot of markets. We could invest. I have wares, if my lord has coins. This is a very normal-looking Khajiit man. Thing is, that's gonna cost us 30 gold, but it's also a good way to earn money. The Dynasty of the Flatheads. Yeah, that's us, man. On the true pilgrimage, we sit in silence and pray. Let me see here. Can we ask our head of faith for gold? We can. Pope, hear me out. I need that money. Will Pompeos Rex have short arms? I was like, what the hell does this man mean? Thank you, €2 from Dera Grmi. He will. He's gonna be like this. He's an apex predator, but he can't scratch his own back. Like a bodybuilder. Thank you, Pope Alexander, for believing in me, for giving me claims, and now giving me money. Our pilgrimage is over. That's 1 out of 4 pilgrimages we have to make. But we arrive in Rome proper, not just the Vatican. We see fortified monuments. I can get a lesson in fortifications, or I can get the perk Flexible Truces. That's powerful. Did we get it? We did! That's super good! That's a whole perk for free! Short arm but skilled fingers. What the hell did you mean about... Council, throw this man out! And give me a... Listen, I'll drink to that. We could get the tradition of brewery in Padua. Wonderful. But is beer an Italian thing? Is beer very Italian? I wouldn't know. But we can vassalize Count Liutbert of Colmar, a Swabian, for low feudal acceptance, but we will still take it. Do I need my camera to be this big and wide? I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be fine. Your accent is so cool. Thank you. I got it myself. Catching Koifish livestream. Very good. Show your heir. Again? You wanna see him? This is Princeps Pompeos. He is just ugly. Nothing more. He is, of course, married to Escalaramunda de Carcassonne. She is from Catalan territory here in the northern of Iberia. And we're hoping that by basically like a coffee filter, but a woman, every generation is going to be less and less messed up while retaining some of their, what shall we say, Fabricius features. Sort of like the Habsburgs. That's what we're going for. We still have 19 years to repent. So we either need to have 0 sinful traits or go on 3 more pilgrimages. That's hard. That's really hard. How are we gonna stop being lustful? There's some events that will trigger for us and it can do that. Oh no. Oh no, computer did not like that. I'm so sorry, computer. Of course, now we should focus on stealing land. Prince Archbishop Adalperga de Meiser, a nun, not even a nun, just a woman that managed to get into this Prince Archbishopry? We could steal land from her. And this would go to Bonifacio, the temple builder. This could be a good way to secure his loyalty. Make the face cam smaller? I think I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna just turn it off. That's fine. You don't need to see my ugly mutt when I'm just being out here. 50 kroner from Tristan Scheid. Thank you, my dear friend. Wow. Tell you what, we are going... That's the wrong thing. Here we go. We are going to go for it and give the glorious steward we have, Bonifacio of Pizza. He likes it. The Prince Bishopric of Ravenna is gonna grow his power, but if he gets the land, right? But he is my rival. I'm going to... You're right, this is a bad idea. He is callous, lazy, arrogant. That's not a man that should rule anything. We could just get the county of Ferrara, but... Is this not part of our de jure land? No, it's the kingdom of Romagna. We can use forced vassalization. You're goddamn right. We just have to wait for get the diplomacy perk. You are right. Bring the cam back. Oh my god. Fine, fine. If you flatter me such. But we can at least make it smaller, can't we? We don't have... I don't have to be... I don't have to be this massive. Tiny Koifish! Tiny Koifish, is this fine? Are you happy with this? I'm here, boys. I'm here. Don't worry. There we go, Tiny Koifish. This good? You don't mind, Tiny? Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't push these claims. You're goddamn right. Friends, I want you to all come here. We need to have a council meeting. And we need to lock in. Start a poll. Here we go. My friends, this is the first council, the first official council, and I need you to truly vote what you think here. It's a vote for everyone. Council, I summon thee, your electorate. What do we do? No, not a poem, I said a poll. Please, someone, smack that man's balls. Conquering the splinter states is the first option. This means that we go after the former states of Lotharingia after the kingdom title, which is destroyed by Ogier when he became just a duke. It seems he was deposed by something. €5 from Germany. Thank you, Tom Senpai. Stay funny, my good man. I'm trying my best. I will... There's plenty of more votes to be had. I am gonna cut the council at 400 votes. So, if you haven't voted already, make your vote be heard. You voted wrong. Mike, that's fine. There will be more council votes. A lot of people are saying conquering the splinter states. Joining the HRE and climbing is the second popular opinion. The HRE is powerful. We aim to join them later. But if you want me to join them now and climb and use the power we get from the top of the ladder to sort of steal more land, we can do that. It wouldn't be impossible as a large king in the realm. We have 2,000 troops, and that would put us on par with the Duke Ludolf. There isn't even a king vassal inside of here. So that would gain us a lot of power. There's also focus on building inwards to basically grow tall and strong. And there's also repentance. About 50 kronor från Göteborg. Nej men tackar så mycket Jack Alex. Det är väl bra trevligt att kolla på en liten Koifish stream så här sent på kvällen. Ta nu en öl grabben om du är laglig nog att göra det och sen har du en trevlig kväll. Annars får du dricka alkoholfri. Ja. Sorry, he speaks the language. Right, how many votes are gone? Oh my god, the council fall asleep. We got 400 votes. The poll has ended. My friends, we are to conquer the splinter states of Lotharingia, for their loss is our gain. I think we should honestly, despite him being a rival, this is still one of the OG Italian lords. Romagna should be conquered by him. Yes, sir, you're far the most entertaining YouTuber, thank you so much. Wow, and that man, as you can see by the helmet, is a member. Now if you want to, you can also become a member by clicking the join button. It has some wonderful perks. Very good. In this case, we are going to push the claim of Duke Bonifacio, as we said, to reclaim the land from Prince Archbishop Adelperga. Because she's stupid and shouldn't have the land. Declare the war. I'm hoping that by doing this, we are going to gain the good graces of this rival of ours. Are we just making a rival stronger? Possibly. Possibly. Give your rival the duchy and befriend him. I mean, that's a power move. We are currently swaying our Archbishop. But hopefully this will work. I think we can absolutely go in without any allies. She only has 900 troops and she's being attacked by someone else trying to take land. Mark James becoming a warrior. Thank you so much. Support our dad. Holy moly. Am I everyone's father? Is this like a priest situation? I wouldn't know. But the more land we gain here, even in Romagna, the more power we have. Oh, Princess of Spoleto joins. I see. Listen, Spoleto and Princess. Buddy, we're gonna come for your land too. But now there's a moonlit confession. Under the moonlight, alright, we're still traveling back home from Rome. Someone is in love with someone. Who is this man? Laurento de Aleria is in love with Auxilia. I know none of these people. I will leave these people to it. I don't need to be a secret mongerer. But now a man of unusual skills. It is Ursus. Ursus the Timid, a Catholic Lombard. This man likes to party. We learn how to be more outgoing. You know how you can be an introvert, right? And then an extrovert swoops in and starts taking care of you and teaches you, and takes you to parties like a pet introvert. This is that guy. He's gonna teach us how to be a party guy. But I've gotten sick? Oh no. I could thank Jesus that my personal physician is here, but he died in a swamp, and we've yet to replace him. We should probably get a new doctor as we've returned back home to our beautiful court. We do have a lot of money, so if I go back in here, there should be recruit for court position, physician. Please, we need one. Don't forget to stop by the earthquake on the way home. Yeah, to do what? To laugh? Yeah, we partied too hard. Alright, we'll go simply right for the throat here, and we're gonna take the Bishop of Ravenna. And while home, we sell the wares that we acquired. Good. We're being led into battle by Comes Philip of Verona, our spy master. One of the few people that actually like us. I think he came from being a follower. He was an adventurer. And we get Honorius to be our court physician. That's good. New doctor. All doctors speak Latin, but not all doctors are Roman. But this doctor, he sure treated us up nicely. Glorious! Who needs to party when you can watch Koifish? Please. If you are of age of partying and you enjoy it, please party. But if you don't like to party, dude. Fade in on Quiet Street where Emperor hides, times move slowly. Oh. I stood with mud on my boots and Rome in my blood. Ravenna would remember us. Dude, this guy hitting us with the lore. This guy was at the Battle of Hoover Dam. Guys, I came in late. What happened? Not much. We've had some struggles with the stream and now we're actually up and running. And we are conquering Ravenna from a false bishop woman. We have been treated, which I see as a sign from God that what we're doing is righteous. And we're going to conquer Casentino. Drahomir. Aslo... I'm sorry. Council, I'm gonna have to summon you again. Council, I summon you. Do we banish the Slovenian? It is the matter. Of this man, Drahomir. He has done nothing wrong. He has only fought against us, which is not a crime. He was only following orders. He was only following his liege. But he is a Slovenian. And Rex Pompeo does not know what that is. And he's scared by the unknown. As he should be. We need 400 votes from the council. No, make it 300. This is urgent. Do we banish him? And by banish, I mean to the afterlife. The fate of this Slovenian hangs in your hands. Marry him to my daughter. That could happen if he's alive, but the council so far, it's saying something else. A man's life is in your hands, council. What on earth? I only propose the question. You give the answer. This is like the trolley problem, except there's no trolley. It's just a Slovenian fighter in the medieval times whose life hangs in the balance of you. Tom say recruit him. I'm gonna let the poll run. 400 votes. To democracy. Slovenians in chat right now panicking. Marry him to my son. Can't do that. Not that sort of times yet. There are still 50 votes, friends. The council can still speak. Wait, to murder him, that's nearly 100 stress. I don't care. The Slovenian has to be banished. We are closing in on 400 votes, my friends. And so far, it's not looking good. God placed him in your prison for a reason. It's up to you to determine that. No, it's up to the council. This is a democracy. This is an Italian democracy. And you know that. You know that, my friend. I don't value his life. My friends, we are closing in on 400 votes. And it seems that this man's life... Banish him, not kill. Someone's like, I didn't mean anything. You're gonna banish him to the fucking Shadow Realm. The poll is over. The Slovenian gets banished. Can we even banish him? No, you can't banish someone without a title. God, may you pray for this man in the afterlife. No, wait. Someone in chat panicking. No, wait. At least we can give him a quick death, you know? Banish, not kill. You guys are panicking. The Senate has spoken. This man's blood is on your hands. Drahomir, you were a real one. You were not meant for this world. You see this man? I'm gonna pin him. And occasionally bring him up. Because you killed this man. You killed him. You killed him. Blind him and banish him. No. You killed him. You killed Drahomir. You slew him. The Senate has spoken. He's dead. You look like the Kaiser. Do I? Nice. Well, I saw, yeah, for sure. Felt bad, voted the banished before I knew it was death. Gentlemen, we continue the war. Isn't that a moral conundrum? We are in the war against the Ravenans for land. Use lesser power. And people are... Oh no. The Slovenian had friends. Someone is plotting against my son Pompeos. It's to fabricate a hook on him. Who could ever want a hook on the heir to the Italian throne? No. This is bad. This is really bad. But we can still gain land, so we're gonna speed through here. This man shows up to take the knee, basically, and we appreciate that. We're going to get a few more onagers. We can't maximum size. Alright, because we're so early in the game. I recently played a save that was in the latest start date. And it's so different, it's so different. But we have learned the Italian language. Do I know anything in Italian? Frittata partuti. Frittata partuti. Thank you, we speak Italian. Who was it that was scheming? It was Demetrius Supondip of Parma. One of the sons of our vassals. Throw him in jail. What the hell? You can't just go plotting against your liege's son. But for 50 bucks I'll let you out. Your pain is my gain, as they say. Why haven't you destroyed Denmark yet? Because this is not that kind of playthrough. Holy moly, talking about Denmark! 200 Danish crowns! Not what I had in mind, but not altogether unpleasant. Thank you! Legard, is that what you say name? Simo, Hasten Gaming is streaming. Everyone, say hey to my favorite mercenary and new Canadian citizen. Simo! Simo! Woo! Hello, Simo! Wow. We can call in allies. We can call in the Kaiser. I keep this guy as an ally mostly because I want to be able to pull him out like a rabbit in a hat in case there's a mad situation, right? Not Simo in the chat. Dude, no. We're not gonna banish Simo. He's not Slovenian. Stop. Let the man live. Simo, we chat executed a Slovenian. And it seems that God's punishment comes late, as there's a shadow over Arezzo. People are calling it the Ravinian fever. Summon the physician, and for the love of God, enter seclusion. I do not want to get the plague. My soldiers can, but not me. We can do early prevention here. Oh, you see when Rex Pompeo starts looking almost human? Not like a beast man? Yeah, that's when you can tell that something is really, really up. The council thought they had the power to decide Drahomir's fate, but they were all of them deceived, for Koifish knew there was no banish option. We need to make soft approach. We can't just go all out and kill all the cats and the rats, you know. That wouldn't make sense. Ravinian fever. This wouldn't have happened if we played as Hastings. Let's do a Hastings checkup, shall we? Oh my... King Tosti, son of Hastings, rules England. What? You know when you play a game of Crusader Kings and you sort of zoom out and you realize I'm not the main character. God damn it, I'm barely a comic relief at this point. Hastings ruling. I mean, Hastings is dead, right? But King Tosti, his son, it seems to be his second born after Ragnar, who died because he was very fat. In his sleep, he got that sleep apnea. He fucking died. Hastings, England. That's crazy. He is a sodomite and a berserker. This man will tear your ass up in more ways than one. King Tosti, because he's about to get toasted by the rebels. Oh my god, you're right. He not rebels, but he's losing to Wessex. Who is this? Ethelred, son of King Alfred. I'm sorry, but this is Alfred the Great. His son is fighting the Vikings. This is the main story. I'm so sorry to say this, but this is the main story. How old did Hastings get? 101. Holy macaroni. Reminds me of Ender Chiefs and Conquer Sweden in my campaign. That is crazy. Sweden is ruled by Harald Eileiferson, son of Eileifr, son of Erikir, son of Björn, son of Ragnar, son of Sigurd. grandkid of Valdar. He can keep going, but sorry, we gotta get back to this story now. We're doing great here. We're conquering fine. We need to stop the plague, and we need to stop the plague of the Ravenians. Funny enough, we named the plague after the Ravenians, which I feel like is a good slight against them. We need to also keep an eye on if we can call in good allies if the war starts going against our favor. But more importantly, vassalization offers. Time to accept necromancy. No! What the hell? Alright, we're going in. First battle. We have this man here. Commes Maurice the Craven. He likes me, but do we rule with loyalty or fear? I could become a generous leech, which makes my vassals like me, but we lose 5% taxes. Now taxes, I'm not a big fan of, but I take 5% for 15 direct vassal opinion any day of the week. I think we lost 0.4 gold or something like that, but we are still in the green. Are you playing with any mods? The game looks like this, but I do play with some. I like how the chat's like, Fear! Fear! Banish him like the Slovenian! We won't do that. We would never do this. This is a mod, by the way. It's called Big Battle View, and it's made by Agami, I think, which is a wonderful person. Some videos on my channel edited by Agami. Great mod. Now we beat them up, and we need to... Let's see here. What's losing us the war score? Nothing really. 10% from this realm. So if we simply take Bologna... The Ravenian fever is spreading. Chance wants us to die from stress. True. I'm a physician, says Talara. Let me purge this plague. Heresy, says Makahala. Oh, this is Makahala. Wait, who is Makahala? Which one of these is Makahala? This is a Cumbrian. This is a Roman. I trust the Roman. They're the green. We have another warrior joining the ranks. Thank you so much. I can't believe I'm gonna say this as a Danish fan of Koifish, but you're probably my only favorite Swedish person now. Thank you, thank you. I'm actually from Bulgaria. Unorthodox treatment, which means the bishop and our vassal gets a rivalry with Honorius Hallelujah. No, we won't defile bodies. Are you fucking crazy? Let the bodies be. Everyone knows the plague comes from bad smells. Right, chat? I mean, that's truth. We're all murderers. That is true, we are all murderers. You did kill that man. Let's pick up forced vassalage. This means we can do forced vassalization causes belli, which is super powerful, okay? Very powerful. Is the plague even in our lands, or are we using seclusion because we're goddamn cowards? We are. I mean, I'll stay in seclusion because the plague is in Ravenna, right? And it's very close to us. Let's beat these people up. But we can reflect on the future. We are a man of God after all, because no other person than God would love this person. My health? We are getting older. Health is fine right now, but it's gonna fail us eventually. And having more time on this earth to repent, to build a realm, that would be beneficial. We could secure a dynastic favor, which would be good for our renown, but I'm not really focused on that. Let's go with health. To the health and the wealth. Oh, they went up in the hills. Oh, they're in the hills. But now, someone is being accused of witchery. It's Pompeos, a fellow Roman, who's saying that Honorius, my doctor, is a witch. Nonsense. This man has seen my ballsack, and if he was a witch, he would have undone the curse that makes it so small. Am I really from Bulgaria? What do you think, buddy? Yes. I just learned this Swedish accent. Here we go with undone this war. Let's go and crush him in the capital. Oh, but someone gives me an artifact. Paws pelt. The excellent hand hide of Count Alberico's beloved cat. Why would you give me your dead cat's pelt? And why am I accepting it? I feel like this is a cursed artifact, you know? I should also wear the good crown. Why on earth would you give me this? And why am I displaying it in my court? Romans can't be witches. This guy's lying. True. But now this child, Princeps Martinus, who is very short but not a dwarf, he is bored. Why would you be bored when there's a Koifish channel to watch? What the hell? It was a Roman cat, true. El Catio. You need to learn rhetoric. Are you not Romans? What the hell? El Rhetoricum Fabricium. That's Latin. Cognito ergo sum. Coito ergo sum. This man paid attention in a Catholic school. Hoping to get fired from my lawyer job and stream Crusader Kings 3. That's my backstory. That's how I got started. I used to, you ever seen Better Call Saul? Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm Saul. Let's see if we can capture him here on the mountain. Oh, we can. And we're just gonna crush this man. Wait! Okay. This is an event that says the Pope has just learned Latin. I'm not a historian by any means, you know? But isn't it sort of paramount that the Pope speaks Latin? Or was that not a big thing back in the day? This is an Anglo-Saxon. This is the English Pope. Someone just landed here. What's the game's goal? The game's goal is to play to the very end. This is a full playthrough of the game. I won't do it all in one sitting, obviously. It's gonna be multiple streams, multiple videos. Yeah. So this is just to play all the way to the end. But our current goal is to become leader of the Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire, which is existed, you know. Very impressive, Pope. What the hell? Thank you for speaking. You should be speaking this to begin. He took his time learning. Liturgical Latin, right? No, actual spoken Latin. We're Romans. De landa est. My Roman is so bad. Cogito ergo sum is from the 1600s. Well, I'm early, man. We want to join the Carling Frankfurt, the Kaiser Siegfried's realm. The Siegfried line, more like. But currently, we're trying to take the bishopric of Ravenna. How long will you be live? Alive, hopefully a few years more. Live, a long while. I'm hoping to stream for 1 more hour, minimum. I want to at least go through this man's lifetime and another one. We have 16 more years to repent. We got plenty full of prisoners. And with this war, we have enough war score to conquer the bishopric of Ravenna for Duke Bonifacio, our rival, in hopes to make him not be a rival anymore. We gained land. Ooh. Ooh, that looks wrong. Was it that small? Oh. That, I thought it was gonna be more land. Oh well, we weakened Princess Archbishop Adelperga. But it's still good, you know. Start swaying the HRE Kaiser. No need. This guy fucking loves us. He's impressed. He's respected. And we have good court grandeur. So, we also have a good relationship with the Franklings. The Franklings, yeah, the Frankfurt Carlings. That's what I call them. We're homies. The border guard. Yeah, it's real. I'm trying, you know. We could focus on taking Corsica in a forced vassalization, which would give us a lot of land. So let's get our prestige back in order. And the best way to do that, honestly, probably to make some titles. We'll ransom these people back. No blood polling here. We don't want that. What about the Byzantine Emperor? He like me. Oh, he's very powerful. Yeah, he respects us enough. Let's hold a feast. It's a good way to get prestige. Also, because we're now a feasting man, should we do this or should we save money? I save a feast. We save some money on... Nah, let's just go all out. Guest of honor, the Kaiser. And we also invite our rivals. Why not? Extended family, everyone can come. King Maurice from Aquitane. Neighboring rulers, we're gonna have a big feast. 200 gold. This party, my friends. Sorry, we're gonna crack out the fine reserve. If you weren't here for the stream, Koifish has a special drink for you. Nothing but the finest. A toast to the King of Italy. glorious. We're gonna have a lovely time ahead of us. Why do you look so sad? Me in real life? I have a resting sad face, I guess. Oh, that's bloody delicious. Why do you look so sad? Am I? I got resting sad face, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try my best. I'm so high right now, let's stream. Love the globe of drinks. Dude, I have whiskey in there, but I'm not gonna drink whiskey now. Martinus has come of age! My boy! He's a great child, he's a grey eminence, and this man has no deficiencies. He just looks like this. He's sadistic, which isn't exactly great, but I'm sad because I'm Bulgarian. Let's have you educate our kids. You're about the same size as this kid. How short is this manlet? I'm sorry for saying that. Let's compare him to a normal-sized person. Lord Farquaad over here. Does the Majesty enjoy his drink? I will, yes. Is it poisoned? What the hell? Am I being poisoned by my own channel member? What the hell? We're gonna finish this feast, and we're gonna keep on conquering the splinter states. Obviously, we were a bit slow, because the Burgundians, under the Gaelic King Robertak, they've regained a lot of power. But we're also getting a lot of gold now. From what, I don't know. I think we managed to get that vassal, which was worth a lot. We should rebuild after the plague. It's always good to take this major disease recovery, as it's a massive boost of development that you lose from being in a plague. Now, why is it taking so long? Oh yeah, because everyone's arriving. There's a big, very prestigious guest list. The Pope, the Kaiser, King Maurizio, and of course my rival that we're trying to sway. Honestly, should we not take Duke Bonifacio? He's my rival, but he likes me. So, hey buddy, would you consider becoming my friend? It's gonna be hard because we're rivals, but friends to rivals, rivals to friends is a good plotline. We're gonna have to roll with this. Of course we should emerge from seclusion. If we are to party, we can't just party. There's no plague. Buddy, get out of there. Make the Pope a drunkard. I'll drink him under the table. How about that? It's me and the Kaiser. How lovely. Koifish, check on England. I will. We're having a good party. England. God damn it. Simo was right. King Tosti, because he's getting toasted by the rebels. He gained power, but he has nowhere near as much Bazio charisma as King Hastin. You just joined, what's the year? It's the 17th of August, 922. Anno Domini, Year of our Lord. Why does your head look like Jerry, Tom and Jerry, smashed with a frying pan? Boinked. Is it as bad if he's wearing a crown? Oh yeah, it's as bad. It's just as bad. We'll finish this beautiful feast, and then we keep on conquering. A pleasant atmosphere. I want to mingle with people I have traits in common with. I don't hope I have... I mean, maybe with some just people. Let's do with that. Hopefully we get people to like us. And the Kaiser is being honored by a lot of people. That's good. It's good to have him be the guest of honor. Now this is a good thing. Look at this. Duke Adalhard of Upper Lotharingia, an entire duchy, is willing to join us. With no full obligations, but it's good for a realm being built. Abso-goddamn-lutely. Oscar! Welcome to he's a channel member. Wow! That's great! So it's all of Upper Lotharingia. It's because we still have Strasbourg. And now, Como Goffredo swears an oath. I'll take it. I'll take it, buddy. We're gaining a lot of land. We can just keep on vassalizing. Let's do that! The gravity is squishing my character. That's why he's so small, too. They're trying to keep a good man down. Now, we are to join the Carlings. So, having land on these borders is not a bad idea. Even getting Aachen. Is that how you say it? Aachen? Are we getting that? Well, let's toast to the Kaiser. He's gonna like us a lot for this. And let's also pick up Lower Lotharingia from this priest. Problem is, because he's a priest, he won't just automatically accept us. Is this Iron Man? Yes, and it's very rough because we can't reload saves. I don't usually do that unless it's like a hyper-specific video where it's like, you know, but 16 years left on this oath. Let's do it. Let's do it. Once we're done with this feast, we take our beautiful money we've gained. We vassalize Princess Godilla of Spoleto. Wait, we're just getting Spoleto? That's huge! It's massive! It's because we're an ordained ruler. Our king is short, not by weakness of blood, but by the cunning of faith. The years of struggle in the north, the bitter winters, and the cradle of iron that has shaped him. Northman, you are a poet. Border gore, that's true. Holy moly. We could have done this all through vassalization and not war. That's amazing. We're gaining a lot of power. Alright, let's get those pilgrimages going. I want to repent. We have taken enough splinter states, so let's take the pilgrim road to Santiago. That's really far away. It's gonna be a glorious journey, and we should probably hit up some spots on the way there. But I'm gonna go by boat. That's gonna make it a lot quicker. From Firenze, we go here, then travel over the northern states. Do we want to visit Pamplona? That's how you say it, not Pampalona. What are you on about, Koifish? No, but we want to go to Farum Brigantium, built by the Romans. And then the walls of Lugio, the Roman walls. We are going to Roman lands, my friends. Might as well stop by this guy and have a little shindig with him. And then we finish by going back into the sea again. Like a goddamn merman. I shall inform you that your heir, once you die... What is my heir? He's fine. He looks like he's been bashed on the head by a mace, but he's fine. Why is France everywhere? Oh my god, you're right. King Coleman the Brute. The murdering, gallant, vengeful, chaste man who rules alongside King Louis, who looks a lot like King Ogier, which I wonder what happened to him. He died, right? I'm really thinking here. We are joining up. Obviously, that will be a poll. We'll have a poll to join up the Holy Roman Empire. We can't just join willy-nilly. We could probably bribe this woman with a gift of gold to get her to like us. France must be subsumed. I'll do that as the Holy Roman Emperor. But now, this woman, Ingeltrude von Schoenecken, who is a Aschener from Aschen. She's sick, don't worry, Honorius will treat you. He has a Roman medicine. Please zoom out to show the whole world, absolutely. Let's see here. China is ruled by Wang Gao Chao Wei. Indonesia is united by the nipple-flaunting Devaraja Virajadi the Trickster. Sweden is ruled by King Harald Eileifersson, while England is ruled by the Hastings dynasty. Do I have a claim for France? If I did, I'd put... This is why I have a council. This is why I have a council. You're right, but can I press this claim? I'm at an activity. Once I've done this pilgrimage, could I take West Francia? I have a claim on Aquitane... Provence? How do I have this claim? From what? Oh, I know. Because my mom is the goddamn Princess Hildegard, of course! Of course! We could conquer France. Now this is gonna be something. Wait, but if I conquer Francia, that puts me as an empire. My friends, this is gonna be up for the council, because this is way too big of a decision for me to make alone. The council must speak. That's huge though, that's amazing. That's a massive one. But are we to go up against the Holy Roman Emperors as the pretenders from Rome they are, as we rule from Italy? Or are we to join them, take over them and lead them into a Roman age of gloriousness? As keep in mind, Count Pompeos was a by all accounts of history, a charlatan. He was not Roman as much as he was a man from Strasbourg that had mental and physical deficiencies. But his son did not know this. His son grew up with that lie. If it was a lie, historians are still debating it. Some say that this was actually Romans, but we don't know. The historians have been, you know, doodling cats on the sidelines of scripts for too long. Who knows? Who knows? Either way, defeat the Roman pretenders or join them. Someone wants me to move the webcam? Sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll do this. What if we put it up here? Yeah, baby, that looks good. Perfect. We'll keep it like that. A Roman could never lie. It's probably true. But we see beautiful weather phenomena as we're making our way. We're making our way to Santiago, I think. Yes, Santiago. This is a pilgrim's road. I'm Christian, right? So wow, it's crazy coming out as a Christian in 2026. Yeah, but I'm the cool kind of Christian that only goes to church when I need to pee or when someone's died. I'd like to do the pilgrim road thing. That would be pretty cool, you know. That'd be pretty cool. But we follow a deer, and we see a happy family, a hart, an animal, standing in a clearing. What does God mean by this? I should make friends of my enemies. You and Du Bonif... We become friends! We're no longer rivals! This was God's will! But now this fat lord man... do we hire him? Do we get Saki Abu Yafarid to join us? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to call the council again. Council. I need guidance, council. What is his name? Yafarid. Council, I start the poll. Tidings unto you from the lands of Santiago. Your liege requires your judgment. We have summoned the council, perhaps a bit frivolously, but very importantly. The council is in effect. Do we bring Saki Abu Yafarid, a Mosabaric Christian, Andalusian man? He is offering us protection on the pilgrim's road. He seems like a fine specimen. We bring him along to see Santiago. We must avoid hiring heretics. True. It's not necessarily heresy. We consider the Mosabaric to be astray, not heretics. They are, they do believe in the Pope. It's just, they're sort of Iberian backwater religious. 8 prowess, you're right. He's a charlatan. He's a tabletop warrior. This man plays Catan and goes like, I could probably do that in real life. I'll beat up a robber. We need his talents. Yes, but what talents? He stutters too. But he is a military engineer and he's a logistician. Now this is a man we could use. He's a great general, you're right. You're right, that's what he does with his tabletop prowess. He's a fat armchair general. Gee, I wonder who's also a fat armchair general. Me and half of my audience. I even got the armchair there. Wait, hold up. There's my armchair, behind the globe. Make him educate my younger child. You know what? Council, I'll let you vote for 300 votes. 50 more votes. Sorry, Lore Master Northman KK says, in Santiago we met Yafarid, a general unmatched in skill and cunning. We urged the council to bring him to our kingdom, for none could lead our armies with greater might. He's going in the video, man. This guy's lore dumps. We're gonna make a character for him. Okay, my friends. I'm just checking Discord to see if I'm being too noisy and I'm waking up the kids, because I don't want to do my wife like that. That's mean. I don't want to have to put the kids back to bed again. Listen, I think the council has spoken. Almost unanimously, with 86%, with 300 votes of the council. Damn, council did not show up for this vote, okay? Council was like, If I'm not being called to answer for war or killing a Slovenian, I'm not showing up. We end the poll. Yafarid? Yes, please. You may join us on our glorious Saki Abu Yafarid. Do we put this man to be our marshal? He is really good at marshal. It would make us more powerful. It would subjugate Turin. But we can't have a landless man. So obviously we're gonna have to make this guy landed, you know, get him land. Duke Adalhard, my great vassal here, he will lead us. Do we not have a spouse? We're unmarried. When did you die? In childbirth, right? And I never got remarried. Do I not want to be married? Am I not that kind of guy? Give him land. We land him like we were landed. We arrive in Al-Qanis. I've come across the crumbling remains of a shrine to an ancient Roman pantheon. It's not too ancient to me, buddy. I still remember I was there. My father was there. Demeter in all her beauty. Demeter? Sounds like a Russian guy. She smiles at me. Sue's face has been eroded by almost beyond recognition by the years. I can become open-minded. That's pretty good. I'll try to become open-minded. I fail. I'm just purely Roman. That's part of the Roman thing. Who is this guy? My doctor's sick! We should let him rest! I love my doctor! Damn, I need to get married. Prussia is in Tunis? What? No. Is it? There's Sardinians there. Wait, are you saying Prussia is in Tunis? Are you messing with me? There is this man, but he's from Sardinia. Take Koshka and give it to Yafarid. A fat Muslim as the marshal. He's not a Muslim. He's a Christian. Sorry, let's continue with it. The banner, look. Lacan? Or in Prussia? I'm being trolled by my audience. That's messed up. Wait. Tillyburg was raided by Jarl Ivar Haukursson of Bergslagen. Vad I helvete, mannen? Bergslagen! I'm gonna Bergslagen him in the nuts. Bergslagen is where I'm from. I live there. I live in Bergslagen. What the hell? That was me. Now I contemplate earthly contemplations. I can get determined to live, which is a massive boost to my health. I'm determined to live, buddy. I get this existential dread. Yeah, it's more like it. Make Yafarid my heir, please. Please, no more Yafarid glazing. We make our Martina just. And now this Aachener is talking about heathens. No, I don't like heathens. Please stop. We want our realm to be truly Christian. And we should probably get some cultural acceptance. No, hell with that. We're gonna make people Roman. Glorious. Bro, there's papas in Italy. That's crazy. I thought it was in the Vatican. No, we are Italy. We can vassalize Count Radelkis. Absolutely. Where are you? In Lanciano? But why is West Francia there? That's disgusting. Oh, we're being called to war? It is Duchess Ermensedena of Barcelona. We have a long-lasting tradition of joining the Barcelonans. We will join. But we need to keep going. The pilgrimage must continue. But we can't become friends with our former rival. At least we are no longer rivals. And he holds land, but he won't try to kill me. Which is good enough for me. The Duchess of Spoleto wants a vassal. Of course, ma'am. Of course. Would you not want to sit on the council? You are powerful. But you're not good at anything. They're saying to conquer Corsica. I want to vassalize Corsica. Honestly, as soon as we have enough gold, we can probably throw her a small donation and we can buy Corsica. Listen, anyone that brings up Yafarid to become a vassal, I will have him slain. But now, Abu Yafarid, he's saying that the Burga has stolen from him. No, the money belongs to Abu Yafarid. Abu Yafarid are my friend. No. This is bad. One foot after another, I slowly move from the forward, narrow mountain trail. Suddenly, I hear a rumble and a quickly silent scream. Shocked by the commotion, I whip around. Instead of Saki walking behind me, there is only an equally befuddled and tired Kathmail, my giant, acclaimed knight. Shocked by the commotion, I scream, "Where is Saki?" I only hear the wind answering, "He's fucking dead!" Abu Yafarid has fallen down a mountain, and we can try to save him. But this is dangerous. This could potentially spell the doom of all of us, me included. Council, I cannot let this be. I must have you vote. My council, I summon thee. I need your guidance in a matter of life and death. You killed the Slovenian, but you can save the Andalusian. For Saki, Abu Yafarid has fallen down the cliff, and he needs your help. He needs your help. I need the votes. Operation Save Yafarid. Or thoughts and prayers. May his soul rest in the afterlife, and his body rest on the trail to the pilgrims. This may cost West Francia. Holy moly, I didn't even think about that. You're right. He was cursed by the mountain. This is bigger than just a meme. Haha, is he gonna die? If Rex Pompeo dies, we lose our direct lineage to the Carlings. And Princess Pompeos, our heir, does not have the same claims. He has a claim on the Regnum of Italy, but he doesn't have a claim on the West Francia. This is not a matter of a fat Andalusian man. This is honor. Land. This could change the course of the entire playthrough. I want you to consider that. Bro was too fat, he fell off the cliff. Yafarid is more important than France. Repoll. Not repoll. We demand a repoll. No. No. The council does not repoll. You will have to hope and beg that the 100 councillors left to vote change their minds. Drexer, hello, fellow channel members. Don't cry because it's over. Cry because it happened and whatever they say. True, true. No guts, no glory. Andrew Warmstrong, you're right. Wow, I see those iron helmets you have. That means you've been a member for more than, I think, 2 months. Glorious. Reroll, please. No, there's no rerolls. The council votes. I won't have you walk from wherever you've been walking to just cast your vote again. Save him. His fatness is important. Repoll, someone's yelling. Someone's sitting there clutching his hair. Why did I vote to save him? We're gonna lose Francia. That's part of the thing, man. That's part of Iron Man. Wait, we're gay, are we? Oh yeah, we're hella gay. We're Roman. You know what they say? Romans invented sex or love, and then Italians figured out you could do it to women as well. Listen. Yafarid. Revolt if Saki dies. They're in love. No! Historians will not say that Saki, Abu Yafarid and Rex Pompeo were in love. They weren't. They were just good friends. They lived together. Thought prayers. I'm so sorry, but the poll is gonna be ended. There is no changing the votes. 65% of the council has spoken. Yafarid will be saved at every cost. And if we die, we lose our claim. Saki, we will save you. I became wounded. Cathmail died. And Yafarid died. We did what we could, my friends. We did what we could. Rest in pepperoni. May he rest. We also lost Cathmail, and we did get healed by Honorius Palalologian. We need to bury this man. We'll bury him on the trail. We bury him on the trail to Santiago. Is that not a worthy death for a man of no noble bearing? To be buried by the future Roman emperor on the path to Santiago. To be put in holy ground. Yes, Yafarid died. But he died screaming, falling down the cliff. But now Diego, looking at Rasputin over here, a lunatic Galician. Hey, my father was a lunatic. He is the best man across all the breadth of the earth. He spends every day watching over the holy site. Every village, every vigil, he goes back to his camp. I take a deep breath before I approach the bonfire where we rest. My name. Oh, hold up, we can act this scene out. We can do the Koifish special. My beautiful and beloved editor Midova said, "Hey Koifish, you do know that whenever you pull up a barbershop scene, which I'm gonna do now, you're basically just playing with dolls, and I think that's true. Campfire, please. No, that's hold up. This mod is also made by Agami. Wonderful mod." Let's have him debate as this man approaches. And then he kneels. Great and glorious wise one! Oh shit, Northman, you dropped some more lore. In the mountains of Iberia, Yafarid stumbled and fell. Though we rushed to save him, our king was struck and couldn't save him. Silence fell over our men, for a pillar of our house had crumbled to dust. Check on Drahomir. No, that's fine.
Yes, I see you traveled from Santiago. Don't worry. I will teach you how to take control of your urges. Simply stop watching pornography and never masturbate, and God will love you.
And that, my friends, is exactly what we did. We stopped being lustful and become chaste. Holy moly! We fixed it! And now this Pepego-looking guy, Safir and Bishop Pedro... Please, please. How on earth could I buy entrance to heaven? Isn't this the start of the... Isn't this literally the start of the Protestant Reformation? Damn, we're about to bang someone against a wall. I mean, bang commandments against the wall, sorry. Dark thoughts, yeah, that happens. I must be strong. Wait, I did the oath? You're right! You're right! I stopped being sinful. We repented. We didn't even have to go on the pilgrimage. My soul is bare before God. I am pure of sin. We have repented. My work is done. A new day is upon us. Anno Domine, Domine, Patrum. Get yourself a meal deal at Tesco. We've done it, boys. We've done it. Santiago, it's been an honor. I can now go back home. And this makes... Who? High Chieftain Domnall Dabmail Mac... Aid of Meath, House of Neil, former allies of our father. Yafarid died for our sins. Please, he was just a fat mercenary, okay? He was a general. Oh, sorry, we got more lore drops by Oscar this time. As the king approached the wise, the voice of God spoke to him, and so he did, because this man was now pure with no sin left in his flesh. Amen. He gives me another Gaelic man. Koifish, hear me out. Reform my faith to worship Yafarid as Jesus. Please, he was just a fat guy. Let him be. He wasn't the saint. And so, sacrificing the fat Yafarid to the gods, our liege man, this is not how the story goes. Please, historians, get your shit in order. He was the prophet we did. Please, I'm gonna take this man as my courtier. I think this is a replacement for the guy. Oh, what's wrong with my thing? You put the transparency too high. But have my sister, my beautiful sister. Have you seen her? Wow. First of all, let's marry her to someone. An alliance? Okay, marry her to Vittore. Let's do that. Matrilinearly, no. Let's just get you guys married, okay? It's a small gesture. Let's get a Bonifacio, my former rival. He can help me increase public works over here. That's gonna boost development just casually, like passively. He wasn't fat, he was rotund. The cult of Yafarid has grown strong, my lord. Yes, we must burn these heretics. But first, let me get myself back from Spain before his followers get me. Was Yafarid fat or rotund? Historians debate this to this day. Was he fat, obese, or simply rotund? Name your next heir, Yafarid, please! Stop, Yafarid! He was... We have become a diplomat. We have become a diplomat. Now, we must move our efforts in education to medicine, as we want to live longer. Yes, we are taking time away from future rulers, but honestly, Prince Pompeos doesn't have the bastio. He doesn't have the je ne sais quoi, you know? Prussia in Sicily, the banner, it's in Sicily. Someone is just raving on and on about there being Prussians in Sicily. Are you alright? No, there's not. I'm being gaslit. Also, remember Drahomir? The Slovenian man you killed? You did this. You did this. I know I'm pulling this up to get attention away from Yafarid. where my scholars in chat are debating whether he was fat and rotund. But you killed him. You killed this man. You killed Drahomir. You banished him to the afterlife. You did this. You're fucked up. I have this over you. I have this as like this is how a weak hook works in the game, by the way. Cambridge Hathaway joins. Hey guys, I'm back. How is Yafarid doing? Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Yafarid is great. He's on a farm upstate in England next to King Vemundur Hastingsson, tending to his one-eyedness. Drahomir killed Yafarid. No. I'm sorry to say this, friends, but Yafarid was on the list. We can't have him in the council anymore. Let us make our way back, okay? And put this Yafarid behind us. let us move to bettering our realm. We can vassalize Duchess Irmelenturd of Corsica. Perfect. Didn't even have to pay. We could possibly pay her. Yes, we will pay her. She's broke. She'll take the money. This will make me able to vassalize her for a normal obligation, which will mean more taxes. We take the piety we got from the pilgrimage and use that to ask for gold from the Pope. Very good. And we can also get some claims. 100 Danish crowns, and on that day nothing of value was lost. True. Thank you. The Yafarid fines, please. What claims can we get? It's mostly just duchies, right? But it's still good duchies. They are all belonging to Duke Ogier. Is he alive? He is. Yafarid was on Hazen Island. Please, let's raise the quality of the chat a little bit. No, it is my... We can usurp the anointed kingdom of Romagna from the Pope, nonetheless. What the hell, Koifish? We should... We're getting Corsica here now. So we've basically snaked our way into Corsica. Now to get the Sardinian lands from the giant would be amazing. The problem is, we can only do so at great strenuous cost. Our realms are considered too far away. Here's a odd-looking thief. He looks like he runs a restaurant. We're gonna kill him. Bye-bye. Not because he looks weird, but because he stole from me. Look at this, though. We can take the lands of Crumier, which would not only give us all of Sardinia, Corsica, but also give us land in Africa. In North Africa, nonetheless. What are we, the Vandals? What happened to conquering France? It's still up on the table. We could... Holy moly. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, friends? We can claim the kingdom of West Francia. We can claim Aquitane. It's not an empire. And with those two states, we own half of the Holy Roman Empire. Council. The first official council meeting. The second official council meeting. The others have just been me abusing my council position to ask for... My friends, glory be to the council. I summon thee for a decision of great importance. The cult of Yafarid has grown strong. We must gain new lands to protect ourselves against them. From our beautiful mother, Princess Hildegard, who for some reason was married off to my decent father. He was mean to me, if I remember correctly. Pompeos Rex Pompeo said that this man disliked him for dressing up and being the prince of fashion, which I think is our title to this day. He was ridiculed by our father, and he still resents him for it, but he did give us something other than just life and our position. He gave us the right to rule as a calling from our mother, and through her blood, we have claim on both King Maurice's lands, who is my cousin, by the way, and King Carloman, who is also my cousin. We could take this land and then springboard, conquering half of Europe into the Roman Empire as a vassal, nonetheless, with low obligations, and work our way in, up through the ranks to become the Holy Roman Emperor. And from there, most likely, take all of Rome. Even in this poll, we have Novex with the 699 Canadian dollar thing. May the Prophet Jafarid's light shine upon you. Get that heretic out of here. Get that heretic out of there. Please. The cult of Yafarid has grown too strong. Father couldn't handle the drip. Simple as. True. True. He was a hater. I think even with just 200 votes, 266 votes, we only need 300 for this to pass in the council. So vote, please vote if you can. If you've made it this far as a councillor. Father couldn't handle the trip, that's so true. In council our lords gathered beneath banners dark with iron and ambition. It was declared that the kingdom of Aquitane and France would fall under our claim. You are being very hasty, Northman. The cult of fatness has spoken. We're getting too many factions in this chat. With 94 votes. Oh, hold up, Derda, wonderful. I don't know how to say your name, I'm so sorry. We got a wonderful donation. 250 euros saying it's time to go to war once more. Listen, I'm not a man that can be bought, but 5 euro is 5 euro. And with the 320 votes saying yes, only 7% of the pollers, of the councillors saying no, abstain from war. This is not your land to be ruled. The poll is over. My friends, we are going to war. And once we go into this war, I'm purging this satanic cult. We're purging it. We're purging this cult. Question is then, Aquitane or Francia. I'm thinking Francia, mostly because its land border gores us to hell. We have the power of the Carlings. He has the power of Count Raymond. Novex, you became a member! How fortuitous! Welcome, welcome. Cousin. What is an empire with Francia but without the fat Yafarid? I'm sorry, but Yafarid is dead. Will you release a video about this later? Yes, of course. So if you don't have time to watch the stream, that's fine. This will be a this will be a video later, of course. It will also be up as a VOD, so don't worry. We'll vassalize the Prince Archbishop of Lower Lotharingia first. This will get us a better claim. But our life was saved by Mayor Marcolisa. We should first return home. We should return home. What if we die on the way home from Santiago? And what if our own lands implode from within? We should offer vassalage to this man. I will allow them to be Orthodox. I don't see why they shouldn't be Orthodox here. We could probably get with low obligations, with a gift of gold. Let's do that. It's always better to have the option to be able to withdraw their religious rights later. Religious exemption is good on paper, but... This means we have African lands, which is really powerful, and we're gaining land by the second here. When we get Francia, we should be able to get Brittany, but no, that's a Catholic Norseman. Do we purge the Jafaridians who worship him, or because Yafarid was a fat guy? We're not purging the Jafaridians. We allow them. There's such a large faction in the council by now. We must keep it up. Did the dwarf father get a funeral? I think it's too late by now. Yeah, I think we just tossed him in a ditch somewhere. Listen, Rex Pompeos did not like his father, that should be said. Stated for the record, he was ridiculed for being a fashion man. And we're Italians, you know, the Romans loved fashion. But now, there's no more talks of love. There will be talks of war. Or we are to arm ourselves. Some more bowmen. Bowmen's really good to have. Hello, can I please put this... Oh, don't crash. There you go. Holy moly. It always does that. It scares the ever-loving crap out of me. Pope, could you state sanction a bit of funding from me? To attack France? Okay, no. Well, my friends, we are going to war. Our claim on all of West Francia. Let's go. To join us in this war, we are calling in the Kaiser. Just to ensure it, it's gonna cost a lot. Yafarid was a Prussian king. Please, you historians know nothing. You need to learn the teachings of Yafarid properly this time. Did you not read any of the books written by the contemporary scholars? Are you mad? To war we go, friends! And we have the Kaiser with us, just as we return home safely, surely. We hold court. We imprisoned Duchess Godilla. Why? Listen, that was some turbo court. That was the fastest court I've ever done. We could call the Barcelonans, but they're in prison. Oh yeah, because they lost their war. Because I didn't help them. Yafarid Vult, please! Stop this! No more talk of Yafarid! Yafarid was just a man! The scriptures say so. Yafarid was but mortal. Sure, he aided them in their way to Santiago. Will Francia be... Francia will be ours in the name of Yafarid. The Yafaridians must be stopped. I don't know. How did this... Is this how cults start? Oh well. Me and the Roman boys, the whole Roman boys, we're gonna go in and take West Francia. They are in the southern lands here in Provence. They will try to go for us. This is a matter of who can siege fastest. There is also the Munsterian claim on the county of Nis from Jarl Thorbjörn Vermundersson of Munster. It's very complicated. These are not jokes, this is the truth. Yafarid is a saint! Rex convert to Orthodoxy. No. His fatness was prophesized. Please. For the love of the actual god, not Yafarid. We're gonna force the siege here, and the Frankians are simply too scared. I think they're waiting for their allies to enter Genoa. Of course, Genoa has the massive walls of Genoa, which gives them a fort size that's just terrifying. You're barely able to siege it in this time. But now my cousin has been taken prisoner. Oh no. Anyways. We've entered early medieval. Alright! So the problem with the Roman culture is it's very backwards, right? It's honestly very behind. Because it was a dead culture up until recently. Please, no more Yafarid! Yafarid was but a man. You can't make a man a saint. Just by willing it into existence. But now someone's beaten my daughter. What the fuck? Be a craven like your grandpa. He did great. Being afraid is one thing, but acting upon your fear, that's another. We should merge with the Yafarid culture. I'm gonna kill every Yafaridian. Once we've taken the Frankias, Yafarid is his name will be purged from history. He will become persona non grata. We will march on the Baron of Troyes. Yafarid is made for teach. Please, I'm not gonna make a t-shirt out of this. No, I'm not ISP. Talk about ISP. I'm wearing his merch. I'm wearing his old-timey merch. You see this? History boy. Who died? Bernard the Feeble. I don't care for petty squabbles. I'm about to unify all of Europe under a Roman Empire by an actual Roman. And you sit to me. Oh, they got their allies. They're moving into Genoa. You see how they can't siege that? You see how it's gonna take 5 months? That's nothing. But that's Monaco, not Genoa, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're being raided. Again? Oh, it's the northern lands there. That's basically Viking bait at this point. We want Yafarid, not ISP. Wait, we are married. We are married to someone. Who is this? Winfrida. When did we get married? I thought we were gay. Oh well. I mean, we can be gay still and be married, you know. Council have decided the Yafarid is a religion. No, council. Go. Bad council. I spray you with a water bottle. Jeez. I'm being invited to a tournament, but he invites me so late that I can't make it. I think this is honestly a insult to us. He wanted us to feel left behind. What is this war? Is this some sort of internal squabble you have? Yeah, but it's just small local squabbles. We're pushing for his capital. He took Monaco, but then left because Genoa is impenetrable. This man has a grand wedding. Who? Some Basilius Lord. No, I'm not gonna go to a wedding. I'm fighting a war. Thanks for the invitation, though. This is a sign. Listen, Yafarid is forgotten. Yafarid is old hat. Yafarid is not a saint. Oh, those bastards are stealing our siege. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for his capital. It's always a good bite the head of the snake. We can sponsor someone to make a box, but their skill is merely decent. No, I'm not gonna have to make a box. I don't want a box. What the hell? Yafarid should be the Pope. If I no longer speak of Yafarid, he will be forgotten. I will be forgotten. I used to be a teacher, and whenever someone was like, hee, doing something annoying, I was, if we forget about him, he's not gonna be there. Listen, Yafarid! Ah! Shut the fuck up. Listen, his name, Lisan Yafarid. Muad'Dib. More like Macha Pharaoh. What a fucking big guy, man. What the hell? This is the last thing I read about Yafarid. It is said that in those days, Saint Yafarid wandered the mountains. Whenever he met a group of weary travelers who have erred and sought to visit the angels, he prayed. And lo, his herd was led to safety. But he, who was so wise and pious, was raised high, for the angels had seen him and recognized as one of his own. No, he was fat and slipped and fell and died. He's not the Messiah. The Messiah is yet to come, you know? What's to say you didn't kill the Messiah when you all killed the innocent Slovenian Drahomir? You did this, Council. You did it. You had the right to save him. He died at 39 years old. What if he was the Messiah? You know? You killed God. Was Yafarid Nasir's cousin? If so, could he have stopped the copper deals? Who is this? My spy master has been seen leaving Duchess Godilla's. Okay. How is this a problem to me? Let them fuck? Let them bang? Drahomir died so Yafarid could run. I don't think Yafarid could run. He was fat as hell, man. If you're new to chat, I'm so sorry, but this is some sort of heretical cult called the Yafaridians. And they praise a fat man that we're trying to save. He didn't do anything for the story. He literally... He literally showed up, guided us to Santiago, slipped off a cliff and died. Oh well. Oh well. It would have been good to have him here now. We're gonna unite together and strike back against the French. Our commander kinda sucks. We're gonna lose this battle. Why? Who's leading it? I think this is a matter of the prediction being so hella bugged. We'll go in there. We'll kill him outright. Yeah. No, we wipe the floor with him. No, we don't. Who is this? Holy moly, Count Raymond. He has a 44 score. He's an amazing... Oh my god, he's gonna kill us. We're gonna lose. He's down to the last man. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh my god. We almost lost an entire army to that. Bar Suab, a battle to be remembered. Not that many died, but our dignity almost got a big whooping. We clearly need a good commander. Mr. Theoker 96, thank you for becoming a warrior of the Koifish channel. Thank you. Wow. We should have retreated. Yeah, his potential was not well used. My lord, the army. No, we survived. We survived. It's there. We need more war score, though. I think, yeah, they cut off our supply lines. They've taken the land. Hello, sincere apologies for having gaslit you. I mistakenly believed the High Chieftain of Prussia, the Duchy of Sicily, had almost identical banners. Bubben, Chancellor, it's fine. You spoke from an incorrect guess, that's fine. I'm not gonna kill you. Unlike what you did to them, you know. Make a poll to see how many Yafaridians exist in the council. Holy moly, you're right. You're right. I need to see how many they are. I need to make a... Are you yeah? Are you a Yafaridian? This is dangerous. Are you a follower of Yafarid? Are you a Yafaridian? How much of my council has been invaded by this? Yafarid would have won me the battle. He probably would. No. No, I thought it was a vocal minority. I spelled it wrong. No, I did. I'm so sorry. I'm not Yafaridian myself. I don't want to offend you. I'm so sorry. Most controversial poll. Northmen hitting us with more lore from the actual world here. As our armies marched on the Paris, the faith of Yafarid spread like wildfire among our troops, reaching town and villages as we plundered them. Priests and zealots stirred hearts and fear alike. I hate this. Half of my council with 250 votes. Half of my council has proven that more than not. Please, my councillors. Our non-Yafaridians that are still pure Romans at heart. Wait, has Denmark been conquered by Sweden? Yeah, it has. Well, the poll rounds, I'll do a world checkup here. It seems that the rule of Hasting is over. Ivaring is taking over Durham. Are there any Hastings left? The world would never know. But my cousin King Erkerad, who we went to his coronation, I think? We actually did, yes. He actually pulled it around. If you remember from the last video, this man was completely surrounded by Vikings, but through the power of petty King Ethelred, son of the delusional, incapable, but still powerful petty King Alfred, who would have become Alfred the Great. Historians are a bit, iffy about this. He managed to pull it around, and he killed the Hastings, reducing them to one holding in Nottingham. This is a disgrace, Vemunder. You failed your father. We know the story of the Frankians and the Carlings, as we have basically inserted ourselves into it, and some of their members. The Abbasids rule through. The Basilius Constantinus, I've never seen them this powerful and united. It's very impressive. And of course, your daily shinies update. Wang Du Shi, the sluggard of Cha, he's doing fine. He's doing great. He's a bit lazy, but it's fine. Eat your dumplings, buddy. I don't even want to look at this poll. I'll keep the poll running while I play. No, I'm shutting the poll. I've seen enough. About slightly more than half. So with roughly 300 votes, that means that we have at least 160 of our council members are Yafaridians. Do you know what that means? The purge is gonna go crazy once we've conquered Carling land, okay? Let's go back to war. That is just insane. That's just absolutely, utterly nuts. I think we can get most of our war score through fighting wars. But we need a better commander. And if you mention Yafarid as the commander, I will have you hung. Upside down. Best marshal in the land that we can... within diplomatic range get access to, that is not our ruler. I'm not getting another Mozarabit Andalusian to rule for me. Maybe if we get Talha Madid, what did he do, He could lead for us. He's an open terrain expert. That's most of the land here. We could try to arrange a marriage between us. My granddaughter Gordiana Fabricius, matrilinearly, means that he would come to my court, I think. Let's try it. If nothing else, I can just annul the marriage. Would he join my court? No. Why not, buddy? Come here. What if I send you a gift of 50 bucks? He still won't come. Damn it. What if we become best friends? Even better yet. What if I seduce him? It's the Roman way. It's the Roman way. This is the only way we know if he's gonna be powerful enough to fight for us. Listen, sometimes you don't know what's happening. Sometimes rulers do stuff. Interesting stuff. We should let them siege back their holdings. We can always take them back later. my compliment is well received. Way. New Yafarid dropped. This is the Roman way. Bread and circuses, my friend. Listen, Al-Madid. We are creating a new faith. Perfect. Perfect. So we conquered these lands. My health is going the wrong way. We gotten more knights. Maybe if we just get better knights. We need accolades. Could we get back the most skill of Verona? Restore accolades. No. No. They're reworking the accolade system, which I really... It's over. They should have done that ages ago. We'll get Liberius. We'll make him the bearer of the Rex's helm. That's a title. That's a goddamn title right there. If you're wondering why I'm squinting, I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I don't want to wear them. I need a better commander. Longfoot, holy moly, Longfoot. That's a name I remember. You become a warrior? Longfoot, were you a Patreon back in the day? Ages ago? I remember the name at least, but welcome, thank you. I hope Koifish finds a funny way to include this in the videos. I hope so too. It's gonna be a VOD either way. Yafarid reborn. My king, your eyes. Yeah, I'm squinting so hard. Okay, so we're still trying to conquer back Francia. Back. Oh, wait. Wait, what? We can nominate... I am an electorate. I am an electorate in the Holy Roman Empire despite not being in the Empire? I vote for myself. I'm third in line. I have an idea. This is so devious. Comes Goffredo II. Go to the capital in Würzburg. Look for secrets. We can force them to vote for us for a weak hook, I think, which is just insane. Isn't this crazy? We could get the Empire without a single war. Yafarid is with us. Shut the... Shut your front door, man. That's crazy. Third in line. I'm not creating the Yafarid faith. No. 2 euros. Make Yafarid the faith. No, I'm not... No. It's not gonna happen. I'm scared to attack that man. I have an idea. Just as a safeguard. Why is my mouse... My mouse is double clicking. We'll get special mercenaries. There's none. Why would no one... They're all at war. Sometimes you can get mercenaries like this, very cheap ones, and they have a great ruler. This means you also can use them to rule your lands, I think. Sorry, your war. But so far, Boss Akko, this is what Finnadia looks like in real life. Just kidding, he's beautiful. Maybe just a small mercenary company? Holy Order. Damn it. We're gonna have to seduce this man. So he fight in my war, you know? If he's willing to get pierced by me, he'll take a spear. Justinian arrived. He's also very bad at fighting. We don't need fighters, we need commanders. Men who will go in, that's fine. Men who will go in. What did you mean by this? Roman? I'm worried that if we go for the attack like this, we're better off just sieging back. Seduce Yafarid, he's dead. Well, I seduced... I seduced Talha. Please, become my lover. Does that mean that you will join me in my court? Yes! We banged our way to the greatest commander. This is peak Crusader Kings. You've not seen shit like this. You've not seen strategies like this. You know the motto they tried to push for this game? Real strategy requires cunning. Well, real strategy requires you banging a guy. hard enough that he goes like, you know what? I die for you on the field of battle. That's how Alexander the Great did his war fighting, and I think he knows a bit more than you do, pal, because he invented that shit. Now fight for me, my lover, Tala Madid. What did Madu? You see how much better we're faring? You see how much better we're faring? We're absolutely crushing them. Glorious. Now we simply do the rest of the fighting here. Ooh. Duke Ottokar of Swabia. I think this man is an electorate in their court. We blackmail him. We get hella stress. Oh. Well, we gotta expose the guy now. Come on, get the hell out of here. I don't think that's gonna get him to vote for us, but... damn it. Do we have to rig this election? No, ain't no one gonna vote for me. Worst part, he was an electorate. And he had one vote. But if I get West Francia, does that give me more votes? Does that make me more, like, a better position on the electorate? Maybe. Let's get a Master of the Horse. Talamadid. Master of the Horse? Listen, I don't. Better Pursuit is gonna give us more kills. The problem is we didn't kill that many people, so that means they're just gonna bounce back. Who is our next in line heir? Not this man, so he's gonna go to Princeps Caesar, who is a good guy. We should probably educate this man. He is so far doing splendidly. I like to get a stewardship education. I think Pompeius Fabricius, son of Caesar, grandson of Pompeos, is gonna be a good ruler for the land, a good fit. Yo, 10 euros! We demand a poll on creating Yafaridism or not. No, not... there is not that democracy here. I won't have it. I don't support that. We'll marry up this princess. We need an alliance. The king of the Gales again? Sure, let's get the Albans in here. We need to secure alliances and decent ones. I need to get this guy a wife. What the hell? Yafarid Wood, please don't encourage him. We'll marry into the Carlings more. I don't want a Faridian schism again. I thought that by appointing my gay commander that you were gonna start liking him more. But it seems it's not worked as a distraction. Well, hey, what about the Talamadid? You don't like him? You don't like him? Why is no one writing fanfiction about Talamadid? He's a great warrior too. Scholars just don't think he's an interesting enough character. Love from Italy, thank you, Jacopo. And then don't listen to heretics, they grow ambitious. Thank you, my warrior. Why? I got 4 euros. I can buy a cappuccino now. Yeah. We're doing great. And we start washing our hands. Washing our hands free of sin. Hey, remember sin? Remember when you killed Drahomir? Remember when that blood was on your hands, Council? What does your god Jafarid say about that? Kilbiki? Talamadid is not a reincarnation of Jafarid. Yesa says I made the cult too powerful. God damn it. Who the fuck is Drahomir? Listen. You might be free from sin, but the council knows who he is. And you guys killed him. But we got Iron Constitution, which is really good. It's gonna keep us from dying of plagues and stuff. And we defeated them, which is very powerful. Now, if we simply take their capital once more, retake it. I'm starting to wonder, why did I even call in the king of Alba, my cousin? By marrying into the Carlings, I basically become relatives with the entire world, which is, you know, it's interesting. Drahomir deposed Yafarid when he was king of Sicily. He wasn't king of Sicily. This man, though. Is this man an electorate? Ludolf. Before I blackmail him and take massive amounts of stress, I should check if this man is on the voting list. Ludolf. He is. With 2 votes. Meaning, we should, very much so, blackmail him. Take the stress. That's a strong hook, too. Ooh. We got the hook. Perfect. We got the massive amounts of stress. Now, this is some high-level Crusader Kings gameplay right here. We force him to vote for us for the next 100 years. Which makes us second in line. Second in line to the whole Roman Empire. Being related to everyone is the curse of high nobility in Europe. You're right. You're right. You have to do a video on Yafarid. It is decided. I'll recreate Yafarid in a video. Fine. What if I do that? I'll recreate Yafarid as he looked. To my best ability. And and make a video with him as an adventurer. It's like a Netflix spin-off. You know? That's crazy. That's crazy. Stop making lore for me. I don't. Stop it. And now we're super stressed. That's fine. I'll take the stress. We must purge these heretics. Yes, please. Get them out of here. Let's end this war. We're gonna push the siege, and this is most likely gonna win us the war for Francia, which means we own Francia, which is another can of worms. Like, that's so much land. How? We want it. We just want it. Gentlemen, Operation Reclaim Carling is completed. Enforce demands. This is gonna give us so much land. What on? That's so much power. Italy's bloody massive. We need to reconsider our powerful vassals now. My cousin, Princeps Carloman, he's a great warrior. We'll replace this blind guy. I don't know why I had the blind guy rule us. The blind leading the one-eyed man, or whatever they call it. Then there's Comes Eustache the drunkard. Eustache with the moustache. Is he that powerful? Or is he just projecting his strength, you know? The victory is dedicated to Roman alone. Yes, no Yafarid victory in this one. We can take this land. Did that count as an electorate position for me? No. There's no more votes to be had there. So we're gonna have to blackmail one more person. But I think we just reclaimed a bunch of Carling artifacts. The Holy Nail? Wait, was that... Wait, did you guys see? Was he hitting the griddy? Am I imagining it? Or was my grandson hitting the griddy to the Holy Nail? What the hell? Who's that child? Who's this little guy? Is that... Oh no, that's my son. That's a grown-ass man. I'm so sorry. Northman dropping some lore. And it came to pass that our king rode forth and seized France. The cities trembling at his banners. The people bowed in awe. In his hand he had a sword and a scepter, and all lands knew his might. And his son was a fucking dwarf. No, the Holy Nail is not the nail of Yafarid. Konos with the last super chat. Oh dude, thank you so much. 5 euros. Notice that you won the war when you accepted the honor Yafarid. By the Emperor Constantine rules you need to convert. No! No! But I got a bunch of I got a bunch of Excaliburs. How many Excaliburs does a man need? The answer is yes. We can offer a hostage. We can exchange hostages. Do we send one of the kids here to the Byzantine realm? We could send my granddaughter, Aurelia. Actually, why don't we send Pompeos there? In return for one of his sons. That would be Constantinos. He wouldn't accept that. Okay, would you he wouldn't accept anything. Why not? Difference in rank. And the Greeks don't like the Romans. Well, fuck you, buddy. I don't want to give one to this man. I mean, we could join him and already be powerful. So powerful. But I think what we said is to conquer as much of the land. We can have Duke Ogier, who is now my vassal, to reclaim this land. But no, we're simply going to seize King Mauritius' lands here. And take all of Aquitane. We voted for it. You voted for it. We call in not the Emperor, who is weak, but the massive King of Alba, my cousin. We're all cousins. Dude, we are conquering. We are conquering. Conquer Santiago for Yafarid. No! Maybe later. Maybe some other ruler. We can't let one ruler do all the conquering. End of an era. The Regnum of West Francia has finally slipped from the Carlings. No! It becomes France! Wow! I am so sorry. I don't know why the Fabricius dynasty just kills the Carlings, but we did. And Martina's grown up. You're not exactly a great, you know, but my cousin joins the war, which is good. We do have a faction. It's Frenchmen. Very powerful, angry Frenchmen. Could we potentially put Duke Hugues on the council by replacing Comes Frederigo and make him more placated? And we take Ogier, who is more powerful than Bonifacio, and put him as the steward. And then instead of trying to spread, we'll promote culture now, but then we need to get them to be more accepting of our culture. So maybe once we've done this war, we should do a tour, you know, one of those tours. This is interesting though. Starkardor Torfinsson loves me. Yeah, he's a Catholic, he's a Norseman, so we accept him in. As I said, the Britannians were gonna join us. Or the Bretons, that's what they're called. Kate, 13.99. Yafarid aside, I love your videos, Koifish. Thank you, Novex. Wow, thank you. Listen, I appreciate the donations, but you don't have to donate unless you want to. But these are going straight into my, I was gonna say my son's college fund, but I'm not an American. I did transfer a lot of money from my savings to my kids. I bought them some good investments so that they can have money when they grow up. I got 2 kids. I mentioned that I was very sick. I'm still kind of sick because I have kids at daycare. And people are like, Koifish has kids? Yeah, I got 2 kids. I got 2 little guys. 2 wonderful, rambunctious. Is that doesn't mean anything naughty, does it? It just means rowdy. 2 very rowdy kids, and I love them. They're my little guys. I named them both Hastings. Now let's see. None of these people are on. Yeah, nah. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Give me some actual secrets. 2 children. You bought them shares at Paradox. Is Paradox shares? Is Paradox shares any good? I wouldn't know. I don't own shares in Paradox. Is the Duchess of Spoleto is my vassal? Wait, are you hold up. Are you looking for secrets in the right court? Yes. But we need a better spy master, but he's used a hook to get in here, so I can't. We could go to the Basilius coronation. Buddy, I'm fighting wars, but oh, isn't that kind of a good thing to do? We'll go, even if it's just me. And we're gonna spend plentiful of money. And then on the way back, so we don't miss the coronation, we'll hit up all the holy sites. Let's visit the Greek lands. I don't think that's a bad idea. Yep, that will do it. We're going to a lot of mountains, which is giving me flashbacks to really bad times. So maybe we get mountaineers. Yeah, that makes it a lot safer. I'd rather take the danger at sea than the danger on land. Captain Sobodin with the biggest head on this side of the world. Holy moly, I trust the man. The Band of the Panther. Isn't that a... Isn't the rock band? Isn't there a metal band called something Panthers? Or is it Def Leppard? Yeah, it's Def Leppard. Alright, we are gonna go for my cousin's land, his capital, trying to rip my cousin off his throne. Use Yafarid as a way to do your calendar. No, please stop. Steel Panther, that's also a band. Pantera, dude, you're right. Why are there so many Panther named bands? That's weird. It's probably Pantera I'm thinking about, yeah. yeah. Koifish, teach my real life kids about Yafarid. Boy, those children are so far away from the internet, man. Who is this man? He's playing Freebird for me. I get age cheese. I need the cheese, buddy. The cheese is gonna keep me alive. My health is actually really failing me. That's not good. If I die before joining or taking the Holy Roman Empire, this splits. This splits like a goddamn cantaloupe. And that's bad. We don't want that to happen. That's really bad now that I think of it. We did stop the faction, because we gained more power over them. And we can vassal like the Duke of Holland. Ik vil ge sprechen nuken i kuken. I know how to say that. Who is this man? Alexi Frusin. He's a good sieger. We'll bring him on. We'll bring him on. It's a true Roman. Is that the help of the Scotsman? Yes, good. Now, I'll continue fighting this war. And with the Scotsman's help, we should be way better off. I got a Wandering Lifestyle perk. Let's go this one. This gives me travel safety, which is really good. Why is Frisia green? Not all of Frisia. It's Leinster, actually. Ruled by a Norseman from Ireland. So you were wrong. Cake in your face and all that. Who doesn't love to have cake in their face? Am I right, fellas? What did he mean by this? Alright, so we made it to his coronation. We could bear witness for piety, legitimacy, and cultural acceptance. Offer support for a potential alliance. An alliance with the Byzantines would be powerful. Let's do that one. Yeah, I'd like an alliance. We also got another perk in... Alright, I'm gaining perks because I'm traveling. Let's go with serve the crown, giving me more control. Control over my lands is important. That increases my taxes and everything like that. Good to have. Despite my realm being rather large... Wait, why am I giving this man a horse? Why am I giving this man a horse? Alright, we can offer him support. I'd like... Please support me. He accepted my petition. Nice. I need to give him a gift. I shall leverage my good name. I can give Strategos. I convince him to become a supporter. Absolutely. And now we're looking at a glorious light. Yes. Long may he reign. Long may he reign. Do you know of her? Who is this? Rex Pompeos. This is Basilius talking directly to me. This is Strategizia Elolalia. That's too many words for me. Are you drunk? Yeah, he's drunk. God damn it, you dwarven bastard. I believe you two would find much common ground. Why? Because we're both compassionate. I want to talk to you, buddy. Now a guy is like, hey, you want to learn about Catholicism and Orthodoxy? Nah, buddy, don't talk politics here. Adelaide wants to join court. This is the Doge of Venice giving me a spineless traveler. Thanks, buddy, but I don't want her. Now he rides in and almost doesn't fall off his horse, which is good. He ascends to the throne. He gets smeared with the oil. He gets the crown. She swears an oath. He swears an oath. And now we feast. Hey, bust out the flute. I have a flute. I have a tin whistle. But now the drunkard is like, I want Macedonian wine. Buddy, I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. You should be happy I'm here to begin with. Gott verdomme, we have recruited the Dutchman to fight for us. Look at this! Duke Gosjevin of Holland fights for me. What is this man doing? Is this man... This man smokes that pish! Nah, buddy, I don't want to smoke that pish. My eyes are kind of messed up to begin with. Wait, Strategos Stephanos learns about me being a sodomite. Alright, because I banged that commander guy. I believe Prince Theodosius meant it as a word of caution, but after my friend reminded me of Basileus Constantino's terrifying reputation, I can't think of anything else. Ah, because he's a tyrant. Oh, this stresses me out. Oh no, am I gonna get so stressed from the... I need to get back home. I need to get back home quickly. I'm so stressed. Oh no, we're gonna die from stress. Oh no. We're gonna be stressed to death. This is really bad. Seduce the Basilius. No. I don't want to be that Greek. We can make a legendary weapon. That's gonna cost us a lot though. Could the Pope sponsor it? Hey Pope, could I have some gold? You're already wealthy. You call that wealth? Come on, man. Wait, is this a mega campaign as in Koifish will play the save through Hearts of Iron? It's gonna start as a mega campaign in just Crusader Kings 3. But I'd love to convert the save if it's possible and continue, you know, that a true mega campaign. Starting off, I'm being inspired by all those people going like, you know, what is it called? The forever saves? The concept of forever save. Because I jump save so much, you know. That's the plan. Oh! Prince Archbishop of Salzburg. Are you one of the electorates? Probably not. The priests don't really get to vote, do they? No, Patriarch Henneke. Patriarch Heineken. No, that's him. That's Ramiro. This could be the last vote we need. Blackmailing a priest, but it's gonna stress us. It's gonna put us towards... Oh no. We need to de-stress. We need to de-stress quickly. We'll pick up this one for less stress gain. I think our stress is what is gonna kill us. Oh no. And if we get killed by our stress... Wait, the Seine is flooding? Isn't that in France? We need to do... Oh no. So, it's a flooding in France? That's really bad. Hopefully no one dies. A few people died. Oh. We lose development. A lot of people are dying. This is France. I don't care about France right now. We can just rebuild France. We're gonna have to rebuild France, you're right. Survivor recovery. We got good vassals. Please, you fund this. We can gain a lot by funding this, but I think it's better off we just do it with our vassals. Hey, buddies. Hey. Please, the French, deal with the French, you know? We are a large empire, by the way. Not even empire, we're a kingdom. Please fund the French, you know? Koifish ignoring Yafarid. Yes, because I'm terrified of them. And we're still focusing mainly on ensuring that this current council goal, we voted, remember that we do have a democracy. We voted for this. Italy has conquered all of Aquitane. Burgundy we have no claim over. But once we've taken Aquitane, we are to become vassals in the whole Roman Empire and eat it from the inside out. Alternatively, we get it through diplomatical means. As there's an election and we're second in line, we have a hook. We can blackmail a person, a priest, for something he did. But if we do this, because of our compassionate and just nature, we're gonna get so stressed that our character is gonna die, thus, you know, giving us no reason to do so. We are back home. I think we're gonna have a funeral as quickly as possible, right? This is the best way to reduce stress. We can have it for my friend, High Chieftain Domnall. And if we go decently all out with it, this is gonna reduce stress immensely. This was one of our friends. He did serve. He's of the House Neil, you know, the guys with the hand. If you know the lore, it's kind of crazy. He cut off his own hand. Well, this certainly changes things. It seems that Kaiser Siegfried has been banging this woman. She has typhus, buddy. Your dalliance with this woman is gonna cost you dearly. A Roman wouldn't do that. It's not like I am actively being butt buddies with Talam Hadid. If I blackmail him, which I can afford to do, and he says yes, he accepts it. That means that I can basically force him to vote for me. Making me his heir. Was she dead? Was his lover dead? Is he a necrophiliac? Yes, yeah. Okay, so it was an old lover. She died from the plague. Listen to our national anthem. In the year of Lord 931, called the 8th year of Yafarid, his name was honored across the land. His deeds were remembered as law of light. Shut the fuck up! The Kaiser committed necrophilia. Isn't that bigger, more important news? Meaning I'm his primary heir. Meaning if we murder this man, or if he dies before I do, he's 61, I'm 61. It's a race against time. We just have to outlive him. We have to de-stress. We have to regain our power. Oh my god. Do you hear this? Do you hear this Roman song going in the background? Just going crazy. That's crazy, that. Let's get a pike captain that's valiant. Valiant is good. That's pure damage. But splitting it like this, first among office bearers, let's do it. Oh my god, I'm nervous now. Chronicles will not remember some random Kaiser. The importance of thing is subjective. What? Did chat turn into a bunch of philosophians? Please, focus on the thing at hand. We're still carrying out the order of the council, which was to conquer Aquitane. Was it not? Am I mistaken? Am I not following the orders of the council? The Senate? Yeah, we should have called it the Senate because we're Romans. I don't need more secrets now. I need to protect myself. You're looking to deal damage or protect yourself. What if we get a court jester? A little, my brother. Look at my little brother. Oh, this is so messed up. Entertain, please. Be funny. I could also eat my cheese. I'll eat my cheese. Jesus wept, that was some good cheese. Thank you. What the hell? The order of the council was changed. It wasn't. It wasn't. We can vassalize the Meister of Romagna, the woman we stole land from. She now accepts me again. Which is good, because her land is being taken by the false pretenders of Eastern Rome. The Byzantines are now bordering us. We have just blobbed in a lifetime, in 2 lifetimes. This is crazy. We now need to steal this siege from those people there. I don't want to die. This is such a power move if we can survive. We are heirs to the Holy Roman Empire, my friends. If a runaway carriage was heading down a street to run over 5 innocent Romans, but you could divert the carriage to a side street and it hit Yafarid instead, why would you divert the carriage? I'm not having that as a poll. You say we need Venice? Why would we need Venice? A bunch of Cisalpine merchants. No, we don't need Venice. What we need is friends. But preferably friends that aren't like old, so if they die we gain stress. Why were you saying we need to take Venice? We need to de-stress by speaking a quiet prayer about Chieftain Domnall the Bale of Meath, who you might not know him, but he was a great guy. I went to Domnall, literally nobody know you there, buddy. I comfort his wife. I think these Irishmen fought for me, which is immensely Irish now that I think about it. This is gonna save me from the stress, which is really good. I'm just taking anything that's gonna reduce my stress, which is just immensely powerful. I don't want to be stressed. Stress is gonna kill me. I'm so stressed though. I'm so stressed. We need more money, and to get money we need to take Venice. That's true. That's true, actually. Pope, could you give me some gold? No. Why not? He doesn't even like me. Have you stopped liking me because I blackmailed a bunch of people that didn't do anything? They were Greeks, goddammit. I don't think we consider them human as Romans. Hey buddy, you were a great guy. It's a beautiful funeral. We have reduced our stress. Good. Really good. Now we need to try and improve our health. But how? We don't have Yafarid to relax us. Please. Please, Yafarid. Get this. I don't want... What can give us a good health trait? We could hold court and hope to gain some skill. No, it's just gonna make us mad. It did improve our court a little bit. The Yafaridian Pope would like me. Listen, I went to the Yafaridian Holy Kingdom of Yafarid, and literally nobody know you there, buddy, okay? You need to up your Yafarid stats, okay? You need to start praying more. Glory be to Yafarid. We can start a legend. We did participate in a legend, and that was the Roman heritage one that the Kaiser did. And I think we can inherit it, but it's a legitimizing legend, so it doesn't really make sense. We're gonna send one of our kids to Rome. I'll send the kid to Rome, that's fine. I don't think he's gonna do anything bad with the hostage, you know? This is a gold holding, true, but we're about to take, like, literally all of this land. Taking France, I think the flood honestly saved us by killing a bunch of lords. What we need to do now is to promote cultural acceptance with the French. I hate to say this, but it's probably the best way to do it. Alright, so my son is now in the Pretender lands, which is good. There's plenty of things to be learned over there. I could test mythical practices. I made my wife pregnant? After all these years? She's 25, I'm 63. This isn't my child, is it now? I highly doubt that this is actually my kid. This is bad. This is really bad. But we're sieging and we're gaining more perks. Restraint, mental resilience. I'm trying to get to healthy. It will be really important. Cry out. Let the iron bells be rung. Let brazen throats be torn from the holy flame. God damn it, this storyteller is crazy. Yafarid in glory come no distant star, no silent sod, but flesh a flame living god. Somebody get that man a pen and scroll. And burn whatever he writes, because we shouldn't have that in our land. Heretic! Here we go, we're about to win. We just need to siege Guévedon. If you live in Guévedon, please evacuate immediately. Very good! Enforce demands. We have conquered the lands we promised to conquer. Glory be to God. Oh no, I think one of my kids have awoken. We need to be quiet, boys. I think, yeah, it's the youngest of it's the most rowdy of my two kids. I would take him in here and like show him to you, but I don't want to show my kids on camera. That's weird. I think anyone that shows kids on camera is weird. What the hell? Let them be off the internet. That's just my opinion, though. But be assured, both my children are beautiful and very, very talented. And I commune with God now. Okay, now we're gonna stream for about 15 minutes more. Yeah, don't show my kids on the internet, you're right, yeah. we have two options. We can form the Empire of Italia. We can. We straight up can. We could. I could turn off camera, true, but I think my wife's fine taking me for now, especially if we're not gonna stream for too much longer. But thank you for being, thank you for being considerate. You know, being a dad is kind of crazy. I mean, let's do some Koifish real talk here before we continue the stream. I don't know what age you are, or if you want to become a dad or are a dad, but having kids is probably the craziest thing you can do in life. I mean, damn, that's crazy. My youngest one is 1 year old and my oldest is 3. And they're both named Hastings. Very cool. Yeah, it's having kids is probably the craziest thing I've done in my life. Probably the best thing I've done in my life. It's such a good motivator. It completely fucks up your sleep. but you know, that's fine. No kids on camera is smart to move. Yeah, no, I just don't know why you would. We also don't approve of anyone posting them on Facebook. We wouldn't do that. Like we're my wife and I are both millennials, but not that kind of millennials, you know. We don't allow any relatives to post them anyways. I just want them to be pure and off the internet, and especially in these times where you're like, they don't have phones. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm out here doing dad ranting. I'm gonna tell you what we did. We were at the church daycare on Fridays. They have like, hey, come to the church and hang out with kids. If you're Catholic, that's kind of weird, but we're Protestant, so it's normal. I'm just joking, by the way. It was glorious. It was a glorious time. I used to play there when I was a kid. They had like, imagine like building blocks, but they're huge and made out of foam. And I built my oldest kid a racetrack, and he zoomed around there like a goddamn Max Verstappen, doot, Max Verstappen. It was good. And then we went and ate Chinese food with Sarax. If you know who Sarax is, you're an OG of the channel. He makes the thumbnails and he lives in my town. We're best friends. Yeah. Sorry, completely unrelated. I'm gonna get back to Crusader Kings, but thank you for listening. Enjoy the black screen for a bit as the game loads in. I don't know why this is happening. It's gonna get fixed. There we go. God damn it, we have 959 viewers. I thought we were like 400 people. Hello! That's a surprisingly successful stream. That's crazy. Wait, there's 900 of you guys? Or am I reading that wrong? Damn! Why am I sitting here talking to you? That's crazy. Why am I sitting here talking to you like it's just 300 guys? I'm sorry. Let's keep playing Crusader Kings. Right, so if we just hold our horses and hope that this man dies. Hold up. The music? Let me turn that shit up. Oh fuck, that stopped the track. You hear this song? You hear that song? That's a key fiddle. That's a key fiddle. I have this instrument. I would pull it out on stream now. I can show it, but I can't play it. I'll play it next stream. I promise to play it next stream. Or I'll just release a short of me playing it. I can't now. It's an outdoor instrument. It's so fucking loud. It's made to be played over vast distances to signal that the Danes are coming. I can't. So we're gonna turn on the music, and I'll release a short or something on my YouTube channel playing it. That's a good deal. Thank you. We got 10 more minutes to stream, and we're going to make the best out of those 10 minutes. But we have a son. We could name him Siegfried. Is that the child's actual dad? No, I'm not gonna name him Siegfried. Now the Pope is like, you wanna name him after me? Hold up. Give me a moment here. Hello, boys. You know when he puts on the glasses, it's serious. I can't wear the glasses. Nothing to worry about. I was just my kid waking up. What is this? No freaking way. Peasant revolt for the last part of the video. We got 10 minutes more, and then I gotta put the kids back to bed. And they're with their mom. Don't worry, I'm not abandoning my children. Like I abandoned your faith, Yafarid. Did I leave the game unpaused? I forgot to pause, didn't I? Well, that certainly makes things interesting. But this is a defensive war, and I can call in literally both my massive allies. You know, I'm not too worried. You know what we could do? We could take this as a chance to make a bunch of Roman vassals. Ooh. Why is everyone saying yes? Oh no, I left it on speed 5? I'm sorry. Listen, this is more important. Let's get our good friends to help us. So where is the peasant revolt? That's the first thing I need to deal with. It's over here. I'm gonna be lazy. Oh, Omegon. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. That's glorious. Damn. I'm so glad we got those events that paused the game. That would have been so bad. Why is everyone revolting? These are too weak, however, so I don't worry about them. Holy shit, is that Alfarios? Who is Oh, are you just making up characters? People just making up your own characters. It was the Death of Yafarid that make me not pause the game. Siegfried is telling war stories. Why am I getting events from Siegfried? Is he trying to seduce me or some shit? They feared your heresy. There we go. Kid, come back. That's good. I just want to survive. Problem is, this fucker is 1 year younger than me. He's gonna outlive me, that bastard. This is so risky. If we die, which we can't do at any point now, we splinter the realm instead of having it all go to... Stop trying to name kids to random shit. What the hell? I don't want my kids to be named that. I'm really worried. I'm worried. If we die from old age, and we are old, I think we'll just go with oh no, this is messed. This is messed up. White peace. We are getting lifestyle points. If we boost it with a tutor and we can get more. Because if we get to the point of... We just need more learning. As much learning. Because we need to get to healthy and whole of body. That's the two only ways to boost your health, right? Alternatively, we kill this man. But it's gonna be very hard to do so. We can end this war soon-ish. Especially if we keep sieging. A prisoner escaped. Let him leave. We will do this. I'd rather deal with our independence faction. We don't have to kill everyone we see. I just want to clear the wars to get a clean slate to whatever will happen. And if we die... That timing. That timing. As I said, if we die. This is so bad. Oh, we should have joined the HRE. No, we should have joined the HRE. No. 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 Fuck! Realm is fractured. We have died. Rex Pompeo, the first of Italy, rests in the arms of the Lord at the age of 66. He died of old age. Renowned for his ugliness, it was rumored a mere glance at him could give nightmares for days. Rex Pompeo II ascends the throne. His eyes always set on the next target. Please don't say that. He also has his father's eyes. Like, his eyes are always set on anything. We lost 4 titles. And holy fuck, that's bad. Rex Caesar rules over a combined regnum of France and Brittany. Martinus, the dwarf, that isn't a dwarf, rules Aquitane. And Rex Siegfried, who named their kid Siegfried? I did. I thought I said no to that. He rules Sardinia. He's 2 years old. You can't let a 2-year-old rule. Damn. The line of Pompeii. He's gradually gotten a bit taller. Fuck! That's really bad. And now we're not on the... I should have made an empire while I had the chance. You're right. He's good in stewardship, which is good. There's plenty of power to be had in stewardship. But this is bad. This is really bad. It should be said that Rex Siegfried only rules 2 counties. It's a small Sardinian land. And we still hold all these holdings. But all of this was undone. But now that I think about it, and just think for a little bit. We're gonna end the stream in 4 minutes, so we're gonna make this quick. Is this necessarily a bad thing? Think about it. Would we want this long play to be a massive blob? Like, do we want to rule a massive realm? It's cool, right? But in essence, and yes, Konos figured it out. We have replaced the Carlings. We have replaced the Carlings. Our ancestor, Count Pompeius I, fucked Carlings. Rex Pompeius killed Carlings. And Rex Pompeius II is a Carling in essence. He holds strong claims to all the lands, and so does Cesare and Martinus, and even little Siegfried. We have become the Carlings. And the Carling, there's only one Carling left. We have basically set up. This is crazy. That is amazing. This is literally Carling's story. You can't write this. This is peak Carling fiction. My friends, thank you for joining me on this glorious stream. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was So not hyped to stream today. I was like, fuck, I gotta stream today. I promised them. Oh, I'm not gonna have the energy. No, I'm so glad I did. This turned out so good. We should rename them to House Pompeos. You're right. We should. We should rename them to House Pompeos. You're 100% right. That's the last thing we're gonna do. I would say this stream turned out wonderful, okay? The last thing I is gonna rename it to Pompeos. Triumph through God, we're gonna keep. Should we're gonna add something. We're gonna add something to the banner. What do we add to the banner? Best choice wins, no poll. Thank you for joining the stream. If you're gonna go. I love you guys. Next stream, I'll announce. You'll hear about it. Don't worry. Most likely next Friday, hopefully. When can we expect the Yafarid video? Man, I'm never gonna outlive this. Hail Yafarid. Add Yafarid. We can't add Yafarid. How are we gonna do that? An eagle? A fish? How would we even add Yafarid? What would... Everyone's saying add Yafarid. Add a fat guy, you're right. I could add a fat guy. So it would be figures. This is sort of him. Oh no, that's changed the moon. Oh no. No. We can't have it with this. So it would be man-made for the moon, right? No, it's not the entire banner. Is it abstract? No. It's not an animal either. Is it a nature thing? Yeah, it's a nature thing, okay. And we need to add... This is so stupid. This is... But... God damn it. So if I do this... He becomes technically a tiny fat man. And if we place him... Like this on our banner... It symbolizes him having fallen down. You know? Wait, if he's upside down. But you're saying he ascended to heaven. So we put him like this. I will allow it. We are now House Pompeos. Wait. Triumph through God. Anything to appease the religion. Gentlemen, I am so thankful. Thank you so much. Oh, it's lagging out. Hold up. Thank you so much. Hold up. Am I disconnecting? Oh, hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna try a thing here. Hold up. Okay, I'll do it manually. Okay, so. Good friend of mine, Sorax, right? Makes the thumbnails. He has started his own channel, right? And he makes silly little videos about anime. I don't condone that one bit. I hate anime. But if you like anime, I will put in the comments right now a link